Oh, by the way, before I forget, the Steadfast YouTube channel is updated, and I'm going to try my best to keep that updated with our games. It takes about 2 hours per game to encode, so as long as I have time to do it. But you can go see the last 2 Call of Cthulhu episodes from our games, and there's also the D&D stuff. And Thursday night D&D, someone asked this question. I don't know who it was. Maybe it was somebody here. Initially, I'm going to record my games, not because I'm egotistical, because honest to God, I want to get the tech down. And then once the tech's down, I really want other people like Roy. I'd love for you to stream a couple nights, whatever. But I want to get all the. I think we're about there. We'll do it this week, and maybe next week somebody else wants to try it. I'd like to have multiple games streamed on Thursday night. I just wanted to get all the bugs ironed out.
That would require multiple Twitch channels, wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. That would require multiple Twitch channels.
Well, no, I'm talking about moving the camera to other games.
Okay.
Not always have to on my game every Thursday.
Right.
So, I mean, we could do multiple streams. We'd have some more cameras and so.
Are you going to stream Spotcon games?
Yes.
I'll be right back.
I don't know yet because how it's going to work because I've got a big SpotCon meeting tomorrow, so I'm hoping some questions will be answered. But they are doing a ton of Twitch streaming in the video game room. They've actually got some Twitch streaming celebrities coming to the video game room, and they're going to have multiple streams running in there. But I don't know what the city's going to have. I mean, I don't mind bringing this equipment, but I don't know.
Have they already done when are they doing sign-ups for the games or stuff? Something that I keep on looking every once in a while.
September 4th. Yeah, we pushed it way back.
It's like 2 weeks before, isn't it? Or 3 weeks before?
3. Yeah. I want 4 weeks. I want the end of August, and that's one thing we're going to talk about tomorrow. Because 3 weeks is a little short. But we talked to my friend Jenny Loveday, and she was the Southeast coordinator for the D&D Adventures League. And Jenny has run she runs hundreds of conventions. She's run 3 or 4 or 5 this year already. And she said 3 to 4 weeks is perfect. She said if it's further back, you will not have full attendance.
People will forget it or get.
Pick my adventure. All set.
We're good, bathroom.
I had to pick something that's like 4 hours long that night. So, it's not the typical investigator would do.
Oh, before I forget, does anyone need the quick start rules? I bring those every week.
He's got a copy.
You got a copy? All right. And everyone in here this week was here last week, so we don't have to do a recap. But where did we stop last week?
Blake come in with
Let's drink!
Yeah.
So before we go into that whole can of worms, which is definitely going to be a can of worms, I don't have to hide anything, so this is going to be an interesting encounter. Give me an idea of what your issues are with him, because there are multiple.
Yeah, left us to die.
Killed a guy.
He killed a guy. He lied.
Well, there's that too.
He killed a guy. Left half of the group
To die.
to die.
Right?
Well,
He
no,
shared some information with
He didn't
me.
leave us to die. He just left us. We happened to die because someone drove across a bridge that was rickety and fell apart.
He had something to do with it.
Well, maybe.
I just figure. I don't like him.
Well,
I'll give him
I've got. I think the pink thing probably had something to do with it.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing too. Yeah, it might have loosened some boards.
So those are the issues you folks have with him. He killed someone. You have one witness to that.
Yeah.
He left a group of you in a not so great situation.
And
Mentally unstable.
He's been lying.
Yeah, he's been lying.
About a lot of things recently.
Like some things he's lied about. Just so we can.
He
We're
told-
on an even plane here. So.
He told us that he told them to follow him, or told them to come back, and he went, or something like that.
Way
Apparently
back
they
first
told him to
day.
wait.
And then he
Yeah.
told we don't know what he's told the sheriff. He's probably told him something completely different than what he's told us. He's telling a different story to each group.
He claims not to know anything about the people that were missing before, but he seems to actually know something.
Yeah.
And
had
the driver said that he was actually on the in the group.
And involved with one of the other people.
Yeah, and there was another thing the driver said about him. Does anyone remember what it was? There was a very specific thing he said.
Broken arm.
Yes. He did
that-
not go out with the expedition because he had a broken arm.
Yeah.
Oh,
The only reason he wasn't with them when they disappeared, at least, because his arm was broken, or at least that's what we were
Did
told.
we ever establish how long ago the other expedition was? It wasn't very long, right?
It was like 3 months.
3
Week or
months?
two.
No, 3 months?
Several months.
yeah, 2 months.
What else? That's a good point. What else do you guys know about the other expedition?
Well, we
If
know
anything.
that he was involved with somebody that was in the other
He was
expedition.
romantically involved.
At least according to him.
I think he said
There were 4 of them.
I think it was
Yeah,
4.
the
Yeah.
others are all missing.
And theoretically, they were doing the same thing we're doing, which is, being played.
And working for some company that still has not been
I'm
revealed
not
to us.
100% sure if I'm right on this, but if I remember correctly, one of them turned up dead, but the rest of them are still missing, or they're all missing. I don't remember, honestly. Then again, I haven't been here the whole time, so
True. You guys don't know a whole lot about the other expedition. You've heard multiple people say multiple things.
Yeah.
Not one. There has not been a single person who has said a story
this
that matches someone
this
else.
is definitely what happened.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So
there's,
I heard this as well.
there's a lot of misinformation.
Hearsay
Tossed
and-
around.
So I'm not going to
Apparently
answer.
they went missing in the mountains.
Yeah, and who was it that went outside and saw him taking off and go invisible with another set of
me.
footprints? Yeah, like that's a pretty big red
Well,
flag.
yeah,
right?
he's hanging out with weird creatures,
Yeah,
okay?
he's hanging
Invisible
out with-
creatures.
Pushing a guy into a rushing wind.
Yeah, both
Sounds
of
like a
those
drinky problem.
kind of unsettling.
Or drugs or something.
Sound like someone's been taking some trips to China.
So that ambiguity is exactly what you guys should be feeling right now about the expedition. You don't really know a whole lot about it. It doesn't,
Yeah.
it's a lot of it doesn't make sense. So
Yeah, we have all these questions and problems with them, and then that's where you left us hanging. Is he just comes in out of the ramp with 2 big bottles of whiskey, like, hey,
It's your boy.
hey. And it's just like I can imagine, like in my mind's eye, all of us like turning and like looking at him and just like, no, you're not gonna Fonz this one, man.
And
Like-
everybody went to the side for
Yeah.
something.
I can't really feel like either of
Bangs
the
the
two
door and
lanes
just
that I'm
starts-
pretty sure exist so far. I feel like this is like a third guy.
Yeah, it's like some other weird guy who's
He
just
doesn't
like
really,
showed
his
up.
behavior doesn't really fit with either of the two personalities.
It's a skinwalker.
a good story should make you ask
Or
questions.
he's got
And a
multiple
better
personality
story
disorder.
should leave you hanging for a little bit until you get the chance to ask them.
And then it actually answers those questions, which is very important.
It is, but a good story then also gives you more.
Yeah.
So, all right. So 2 last things. That's where we'll get started. When you guys are dying to get going.
Oh, yeah.
One of them's really super easy. That was good. So, have we got a good mental picture of what, like how Roy just described, like what Wayne looks like, what's going on? Let's just paint the scenario. So, what's the weather like?
Raining.
Storms. Okay, storms. What's he look like?
Disheveled, wet.
Wet.
I thought.
Hammered shit.
Yeah.
But
I'll
he,
just throw it out there. He does.
Yeah.
He looks terrible. He's more emaciated than you've seen before. He's most likely sleep deprived, based upon the look of his eyes. Bloodshot, very tired. He's very nervous. He's very jittery. He's covered in liquid, but you really could see it being sweat just as much as rain. Probably is rain, but he kind of gives the appearance he's very nervous and sweating.
I got a quick question. Did he come in through the front door or the back door?
Actual
back door.
Through the back door.
Door.
Okay, I just need to know where another
That's the
door's
one I
at
had
in
come
case
through, I left
something
open.
goes
That is-
wrong. I just
where
want
the
to know where
opposite
the
door is.
door's
One
at.
of you had
Just find the
burst
window.
through the
Jump.
kitchen door to tell us something, and then he came in right behind you
Yeah.
Yeah,
because the door was left open.
Hi, Internet.
Sorry.
So he.
Should have bolted it.
yeah, just shove it.
Let me make sure I'm actually on.
You know what she's saying? If he says the wrong word, like you're in character, you're probably gonna like bust a bottle upside his
Yeah.
head.
If he says the wrong thing to me, I'm liable to grab the bottle out of his hand. Wham!
So the second half of that question is, how did you guys initially react? Don't answer that because you only asked to just start thinking about it. Thinking about how you're going to react to him coming in, okay? Because we're going to cover that. The last thing is the easiest thing, and then we'll get started. What did he say? It's okay if you don't remember.
What did he say when he
I think
comes
we're
through
gonna
the door?
Right.
I think we could all use a drink,
Yeah.
something like that.
He wants to drink something.
Yeah.
So how do you folks react to him doing that? Saying that. And we'll get started right there.
He's gonna look at him like he's purple.
Well,
and
yeah.
be like,
Well,
I
like,
can't do that.
Prohibition, right?
Our father was killed by the drink.
So you
like,
kind of
prohibition.
reach for
We're
the bottle.
against
No, I'm saying
Yeah.
like, I can't do that.
Well, I know
Oh, you
my
can't-
character
No, I can't do
was.
that.
I thought you said give me that.
No, I can't do
law.
that.
It's
I'm a
against the
good
law,
honest
and
lady.
it took our father from us.
No.
See,
So-
he's my friend. He should know that. Like, so that's what I'd be telling him. Like, I don't drink.
So let's
You
role
should
play
know
it
that.
out. So I'm going to be Blaine. You folks look like you could use a drink.
That's
You look
illegal,
like you
right?
could use one more than us.
That's illegal.
I've had
right?
quite a few already, but I'm game for more.
Well,
Who the hell
Go
are
for
you?
it.
Because you're not him. I just saw him run down the field with some weird ass thing.
What?
Oh, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah,
Blaine.
he was my friend.
What? Okay, wait. You saw someone in the
I
back
don't know the story
Running in the
anymore.
field.
No, I saw you, not someone. Don't
saw me, but I'm not me.
Well, now that you've confessed.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
No, that's what he said. No, that's what he said. He said I'm not me. So I am me, but I'm not me.
No.
Is that what you're saying?
I don't know.
No, I don't know what
Trust
you
the
are.
cops.
Oh, okay.
With
You don't.
the cops.
I'm a guy,
Do we know if we can even
And
trust the
I'm
sheriff and the deputy?
really stressed, really tired,
Deputy.
and I'm trying
the
to.
deputy seems
Make
too
things
good.
better.
You may need some rest more than you need a drink.
I do. This is not going well.
Wait,
All right. You want a confession?
What's not going on?
Yeah, Robert.
You
This
have something to
expedition.
confess.
Yeah, Robert.
Yeah.
I want a confession. At the same time, I'm looking around for something for self-defense.
Confession is always good for the soul.
You're not the first expedition.
we figured that part out.
Yeah, we know you lied to
We've
us.
heard rumors.
They've never come back. Do you think you'd be here if I told you they never showed up? And they're probably dead somewhere out there in the wilderness for all we know?
Certainly not.
That wouldn't have stopped us from coming to try to find them.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he makes a good point.
How would I? Any normal, sane person would not have come here if they said, "Hey, you're going to replace the expedition who never came back."
Yeah.
Well, no. But if you had asked us to help you find your friends,
That's what we're doing
surely
now.
we would have done so.
That's what we're doing now.
Honesty is always the best policy.
I'm being honest.
I don't really care what you say.
Thank you.
He has a very.
I've seen you.
He's a strong odor of
Okay.
alcohol.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you see me with? What is this
Hold
thing?
on.
you're-
Let's
you're-
let's get these out of your hands.
Haven't put them down. Don't even touch
Then
anything.
break it
Only if you drink some too.
Oh,
That's illegal.
No, no. There's been a lot of illegal things. No.
Well,
Like?
Just setting them down. But
Like murder?
What?
Pushing people off cliffs?
He is
a bridge.
Yeah, whatever.
absolutely
Same thing.
like shocked. You can do a psychology
Psychology?
roll to see, is he really being honest with you? Is he truly in shock? Like,
What do I
shock's not
roll
the
again
word.
for that?
Is he surprised?
You're too thin.
Yeah.
do you have the percentage dice?
He said this
Yeah,
one.
for psycho.
I was asking if you used it. Like a player. Okay, you got them.
31.
So what's your?
I succeeded.
Yep.
15, 25.
Yeah.
I succeed.
He has no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, of course.
No, I mean legitimately,
Oh,
he
okay.
does. He is really and truly being honest that he is just like, what, murder?
That's a hard. That's an
This guy is saying I'm
success.
out with something in the field, and you're saying that somebody got killed
Any difference if it's
So where have you
extreme
been?
success?
for the psychoanalysis for him. There's beyond a shadow of a doubt. This guy has no idea what you're talking about.
That's what.
Yeah, well, he truly is lost then.
So where have you been?
I have been trying to get the sheriff off your back.
But the sheriff was with us on the bridge with him.
Yeah, he wants you out of town.
Were you
You're
on
the
the
second
bridge?
group. I was. What bridge? What are you talking about?
The storm, the bridge, that driver, he got lost in the.
well, he's there with us.
Yeah, you were there.
He's right there with us, right?
I mean, you
No,
were
the
here.
second-
I
Driver
left,
is.
I left the one group and tried to go to the farmhouse, and the sheriff picked me up, and he told me this: he's not going to have a second group of young hooligans coming here, cavorting and drinking in this town, and end up lost like the first.
So you bring drinks here?
Yeah, so you went right.
No, he's thinking you are. He's
Oh.
thinking you guys are. You're college students. Just like me, but he thinks that you're. I mean, I've been through this once before, and I'm doing everything I can to not make him kick you out of town.
So you brought us alcohol.
I know what you said.
So you brought us alcohol.
Yeah, I thought you could probably use it. I know I can use it.
Then you should have some.
I've had some. I have some more, but
But we're with you. We're your group.
I know you are.
Like, well, why are you all buddy with the sheriff, and we're like, in danger of being kicked out of town?
I
Are we-
intercepted the sheriff coming here to make you leave, and I stopped him and said no.
Were you drunk?
Stop! Did you guys all not hear me when I told you he ran in the field with some creature-ass thing with clawed feet
And
between a turkey and a crab? I can't even explain it.
Yeah, and you know what? He's my friend, so I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt, no matter how crazy that might sound.
Oh, you saw something too.
For Corey and James, he is not lying.
Right.
None
Okay,
of it.
so
He is telling the truth. He is
How
really
about
not
this?
lying.
How about we all get some rest, and at the first opportunity, we speak with the sheriff and see if he can back up his claim of where he was
There's two?
when everything was going down on the bridge.
A brother? An evil twin brother that's pushing people off of bridges?
Maybe mind control or something.
I mean, yeah.
Or
Just stay away from me.
what if he's just
If you come near me, I will
crazy?
knock you on the floor.
He could easily be.
Do that.
What if this
people
is like
with
a
multiple
split?
You seem
personality
really
disorder
tense.
do
Could
not
you
know
like?
what
Is
their
there anything? If you don't drink,
personality
that's
is.
fine. But like, I think all of you need to relax.
I would say go for a walk, but I know you're probably out there too somewhere with that thing.
Probably got a turret on or something now. I don't know.
Have an army of yourself.
I'm just gonna walk upstairs.
Crab turkey with a mounted machine
Oh, yeah,
gun.
my personal prayers. I never.
Gobble gobble.
Riding it with a chainsaw.
It's time for Thanksgiving. Thanks for the bullets.
So did you folks still want to
Do we
continue to talk
wanna
to Blaine, or
try
want to
to-
go to bed?
Maybe somebody should keep an eye on him.
Yeah,
during the
I don't
night.
really want to go sleep around him.
We'll take turns staying.
Okay, that sounds good.
More than one might need to,
The
depending
guy
on how many
keeping an
Blaines
eye
are
on
going to
him
be.
because he's super.
Oh, no, thank you.
He's drunk and dangerous.
No, not right now, but I will before I leave.
All right. So if you folks are going to go to bed, I need everyone to make a power roll.
Well, we weren't good.
How
Some
are
of
you
us were
saying?
staying awake. Me and Sam, we said we were.
That's okay. You can have the what? I'm just saying, if you're not going to interact with Blaine,
Where's
Okay.
Oh, never mind, I see him.
Yeah, it's up to the
I
top.
felt
Well, I
mine.
wanted to interact with him. That's about it.
42. That succeeded.
I got an extreme
Yeah,
success. But it's a power roll, so
Oh,
sometimes
fail,
that
yes.
could be horrible.
Pop some spinach.
I felt mine and I got a
who
fumble.
passed? I just need to know who passed.
Oh, no.
I passed.
I got a fumble.
Do you care about
Okay.
degrees at all, or just
Sam.
passed or not?
I don't care. Just
Okay.
extreme success is not going to change things.
Yeah.
I want you to read this,
Power rolls.
and then I want you to hand this to everyone who passed the roll.
Be that
Okay.
actually pass.
Should I give you the right one? Yes. Good.
An extreme success on the power roll.
One of yours is
No, that's not
Decent.
I got a
It's an
fumble.
average one.
If we roll over, that's the fail.
Yeah. No, I'm not educated.
You're right. I
No,
rolled
I'm in
96
physical
plus.
and like
You fumbled.
spiritual.
I got 99 on the dot. I fumbled.
I can't remember what powers.
Okay, who else passed?
I think everybody passed except for.
Everyone but Blaine, I think, right?
I failed.
Okay, so then back around to Tim.
Yeah,
We're good.
there's certain skill checks, like power's one of them sometimes where you can succeed and it actually is bad. You know?
The intelligence check after a sanity roll is bad.
yeah, that's what, yeah.
Yeah, because whether or not you
Oh,
understand what you just saw.
You
And
passed.
understanding it is not always a good thing.
Yeah, it's not.
Ignorance is bliss, I think is the saying.
It's like, what was that weird ass thing? Oh my god!
Oh, I'm realizing, no! Yeah, your head
Some
just
flying
reels
spaghetti
with
monster.
like, shit!
It's a rat with a guy's face.
Yeah. You've cracked the code, Sherlock. Now watch as your mind
You guys will
travels.
be okay to discuss that with Brenda and Blake, but not until the next morning.
Okay,
Right.
that on top of the other stuff I've already had, it's really, really creepy.
You're probably losing your mind, man.
Easy to do.
That
Real easy.
depends. Are you
Yeah, we're
gonna
gonna
try
get
to?
we're gonna get Santa.
Are you
rolling
gonna
here.
try to analyze me?
No, I don't have to. I got
He's not gonna
success
use-
on it too.
Well, no, he's not going to use his psychology on me because every time he uses that to try to figure out what happened to me, he gets worse.
It's been really bad for me.
He's lost more sanity trying to analyze me than I've lost.
You're really fucked. That's all he gets from it.
Well, either that or I'm really, really
Just,
cool.
yeah, that's what it is.
I'm cool. I'm cool.
Yeah, you are. That's what it is, man. That's the real reason.
Well, I mean,
You
I've
can't
got
handle it,
an
man.
80. I had started out with an 80 sanity.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think I'm pretty calm and collected most of the time. So when I'm freaked out,
It's not that big of a deal, huh?
well, no, when I'm seriously freaked out, then it would be like everybody's just like, oh, shit.
Yeah, something's freaking you out, then yeah. Then I'm probably like off in a corner.
That piece of paper right there kind of freaked me out.
Oh man, I'm gonna lose it then, aren't I?
All right, so before the next morning, everyone who had that dream, he said, "Do one thing for me.
What's that?
Make a sanity roll."
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
so.
Alright, well, good thing I didn't have that.
What do you roll for sanity?
Well, what's your sanity?
Percentage,
What's your
and
score?
then look at your sanity. He's got a pretty decent sanity.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
What would his percentage be?
It's on top, whatever your number is.
Failed it
Yeah.
by 4.
Just
Oh, 60?
60.
yeah, like it'll change as you lose it. You're over.
91.
Yeah, so you felt that.
Yeah, that was a freaky ass dream, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so
I'm safe.
those who
Okay, 20, I made it. Cool.
made your roll,
I failed.
uh, except for Sam. Sam's different because you've had these dreams before. So those of you who made your roll who have not had the dream before, you don't lose any sanity. Sam, did you make your roll?
Who have not had the dream
Okay.
before, so we don't lose any.
Right.
If you made your roll.
No. Oh, never mind.
Well, actually, we'll come back to Sam. Let's get. So who failed their roll? Okay. So you folks need to roll for a 1d3 sanity loss.
That's not horrible.
2.
2.
Okay. So Sam,
See, like,
Yeah,
because
so what
you've
you gonna
seen
do? Keep your
or have these dreams before.
Yeah.
When you failed, yours is a 1d. It's pretty scary.
So
You're gonna want to know what your max is, just in case the rare. No, I'm not
pretty
saying you
scary.
ever will, but there's a chance you might get some sanity back some way. So you're gonna want to keep.
lost
You're
2.
gonna want to know what your max
I think
possible
he's got his
is.
max written.
Your max
Yeah, I
is
think
your
you
power.
put it there or something.
Well, yeah, or that. I just always keep it, and
Yeah, just say
then
it's
I'll
a
mark
number.
it down.
Yeah, I mean, you can do it that way too, but generally.
I lost 2.
Because there are
Yeah,
ways to get it back
Your,
slowly.
your max sanity should
It's
be your
exact
Cthulhu
skill.
myth. 99 minus your Cthulhu mythos is what it normally was. I don't know if
Yeah,
it still is.
yeah. Once you start learning about Cthulhu, it's yeah.
But you should be able to go to 90. You should be able to go to 99.
It steadily goes down at that point.
All right. So the next morning, you guys can tell. You know, we're back to being a coherent party. If you want to tell Blake and Brenda what happened, this is your
There's
chance.
something in the basement.
Like, you're just gonna leave with that. Yeah,
You mean
I'll let
like
you.
canning
think of it.
jars and fruit?
No.
Something
Like
drags you.
something that drags you from the trees to the basement and laughs at you while it's doing it.
Yeah,
Japanese-
we need to leave.
Japanese
We might
cartoon
go on it.
type
This is
stuff.
a little
What?
bit
So
too
let's go
much.
check out this
We
basement
need to
now.
leave.
Yeah.
You can go check out the basement if you want
How
to.
do you
I am
know
not.
this?
Same reason that they know it.
I don't know
We
what
need
you're
to find
talking
out
I'm
what's
normal.
going on around.
Now,
Damn,
this-
that is pretty cool.
No,
Holy
now,
shit.
now
Holy
keep in
shit.
mind, okay, if more than one of you are telling the story to Brenda and Blake, it's going to become apparent that more than one of you had the same dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. we've been
This is not a hive
All
mind
right.
dream. You each had that dream, but when you wake up, you're not aware that anyone else has
So,
had that dream.
going through that dream, I explained it. That's the exact dream y'all have.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on? Okay.
I
There's
don't
one
know.
difference.
I
though,
just think we
instead of
need to
you
leave.
and me.
You know.
So
We just
what was
need
the
to leave.
dream? Someone tell the dream. What? I mean, there's something in the basement, but there's a lot more to the dream than
It
that.
says that there was something dragging
Yeah.
people to the
Somebody knows
basement.
it.
Yeah.
We woke up.
Not to a party.
Somebody else
Dragging
tell it.
everywhere.
I can't. I can't.
Hey, I'm
I
ready.
can't.
Read the thing.
Yeah. You want to read? You just reread
I
it.
can reread
Can
it
we
and
read
change
it?
the U to I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They hand out it to you guys. I mean,
Yeah.
I can just reread it and change the
Sure.
U's
Yeah,
to
what
I's.
happened?
So, well, at first it was cold and I was on an earth like dirt. It was dark, but it wasn't hard to tell it was a root cellar. There were gnarled knots of decaying vegetables drooping above my head, root tendrils brushing across my face and bare shoulders.
So there were veggies.
When I stand, I was naked, which is weird, cold, and well, vulnerable. You see saw long wooden shelves lining two walls, holding jars containing pulsing, slightly glowing objects.
So there was
They might have
jelly
been
and pickles.
brains. I don't know. As I approached, I started to turn and I heard a low growl. It made my hair stand on end. That growl started turning into words I didn't understand. They were just guttural and kind of gross. I panicked and ran towards the stairs, but I mean, it's a nightmare. The stairs never get closer, regardless of how fast I ran. The roots started to grow thicker as I attempted to escape, grabbing at me as if they were hands. When that voice, though, got loud enough to ring in my ears, just this booming sound, I finally stumbled onto the stairs. I ran up, and I saw a trap door barring the exit. The voice started screaming in rage as I slammed against the door, trying to get out. And finally, I managed to get it open. Sweating and panting, I climbed outside to see that I was in a clearing surrounded by sugar maple trees. I took a few cautious steps towards the wet grass, but then something cold and sticky wrapped around my ankles, and it started dragging me back towards the cellar. It hurt as I was slammed down the stairs, and the last thing I heard before everything just got dark was just this laughter. Like it was an animal, a monster. I don't know. It wasn't human.
I still hear it.
And I woke up, and yeah, I could still hear it.
I
I
had that
still-
exact same dream.
Where
That's
is that
something
whiskey
like that.
at?
That's something similar. I
Where
had
is that
that
whiskey
exact
at? I need a
same
drink.
dream.
Yeah, where's Blaine with those drinks now?
I'll tell you not to have
I wanna-
anything he has to give you to drink.
I want to psychoanalyze the dream.
That's probably for the best.
You don't need to understand this.
Every
Sadly,
time
though,
someone's tried to analyze my dreams since we've come on this trip, they've gotten crazier than I have.
This is weird.
Did any of you drink after the rest of us went to sleep? Like maybe you were up doing
Nope.
No?
I want to drink right now.
Well, where was Blaine last night?
I was born with a friend.
Where was
Did
Blaine?
anybody, I mean, if we
Can I
all took
see your
turns on
investigator's handbook
watch,
real quick?
did anybody ever see him do anything strange? Could this be related to him?
I think we should
Did any
check
of
out
us
this
see
cellar.
anything strange while we were keeping an eye on Blaine at night? No.
Why do I keep, like, nobody? Like,
So did you make
Feel
were
free.
you successful in your
No,
psychoanalysis?
I failed so hard.
You want me to try?
You can, sure. You can try to psychoanalyze your own
Go
dreams,
for it.
I suppose. I rolled a 96
Actually,
and
I'm gonna
failed
talk
pretty
to you.
badly.
You gonna talk to me about it?
Yeah, that's your dream.
Okay, I'll tell you
Like
about it.
comparing notes,
Yeah,
seeing just
yeah, that happened to me. Yeah, that happened to me too.
Analyzing your
seeing if I
steps.
can find meaning in it coming from someone else other than
exactly
myself.
the same.
So that's 12. That's extreme, baby.
Extreme success.
Yeah.
Psychologically, there's nothing in the dream that would correlate to it being a result of the experiences you had. So there's nothing that, because this happened, you dreamed this. However, there is something very significant in the dream. There is one feature in the dream that you remember that stood out as being something you've also seen in the real world.
Yep, I think I know what that is.
Sugar maples?
Sugar maples.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where else have you seen sugar maples?
Right behind that.
Outside. We walked around with them with Blake.
Correct. But that's the only result of your psychoanalysis.
Okay,
Psychologically,
who
there's
put the
nothing that
whiskey and
says,
where
you
did
you
they
love
hide
your
it
mother,
at?
so you want to do this or something like that.
Who hid the whiskey and where did they hide it at? I need a
Right there.
drink.
Now's not time to hide in a bottle.
I need a drink.
That won't
Right
help
side of that
you.
page, right as that first picture, that
You
paragraph.
think so, but it's only gonna hurt you.
Hands him the bottle of drink.
Okay.
Which is why I started
That
talking.
bottle ain't your friend. I'm your friend. I'm telling you, that's not the answer.
That
For
bottle,
my
that bottle won't
father.
replace your father.
Killed
We
my
don't even know
mother
what the question
and
is.
went and was put in the asylum.
You see what I'm referencing?
He had-
or
I
not?
do, yeah. It's just you're going to have a analyst or a
Sorry to
doctor
hear
to
that.
do it to you to go through it because you're the patient in that sense to regain
I
sanity.
was talking to him. I was talking to him.
I love talking to
psychoanalyze
me.
him.
You're good looking, right?
I really hope that whiskey was.
So you want to psychoanalyze?
That's what I was doing.
Yeah, he's talking to me.
Yeah.
You're good looking, right?
Yes. 80.
Oh yeah.
Are you down
Let him
in the
talk to
whole
me as much
bottle
as you
of
want.
whiskey? Alcohol is hardcore.
If you'd rather or not, that's fine. It's just
I don't mind you
Unless somebody stops
psychoanalyzing
me, I'm
him.
gonna keep drinking.
The
There's a reason
conditions
why
in
people
a
go crazy
abandoned
drinking
farmhouse where
wine.
everyone's
Put
under
you
extreme
under.
duress
It's
is probably
a-
not a good idea.
that's fine.
You
It
know,
was
I mean,
just
you could do it.
Yeah.
You're going to need to get alone. You're both going to need to get a little calm because he was pretty freaked out last night.
Yeah.
And you're going to get in a situation where you're going to feel safe.
I'm
That you can talk about it and regain some sanity.
That's
So,
fine.
I'm not saying
Why
you
don't you
can't.
No,
talk
that's
about it
fine.
out of the sugar
because I
maple?
know it's like once a
Take
month,
it, you didn't take it away from
and
me.
it won't
No,
work against
because
the
at the end, I
death.
wasn't gonna force it. You
But
know what I mean?
I was looking at the skills
I
when I
tried to
was
talk to you about it.
making stuff. I was like,
You're a
huh,
grown man.
that
good one.
sounds like a real good thing to
Respect your
freaking take.
choice.
Jonathan,
So we'll
tried
talk
to
later.
talk
nobody
about it.
stops me. I'm drinking whatever's left in that bottle of
I
whiskey.
tried to talk him out of it, but he's a grown ass man. If he's gonna drink a bottle of whiskey, then he's gonna drink a bottle of whiskey.
I just need you to let me know what happened.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
not.
Are you sure you
I mean,
wanna drink
like you
something
said,
outside his hands?
if no one stops you, which implies you're kind of asking, I'm going to drink this bottle of whiskey, is anyone going to stop me?
I tried, but
He tried, but he
Yeah.
didn't. He wasn't going to take it from him.
no. So I'm just like, you're a big boy. I'm like, go for it.
Yeah, I'm
I
kind
gave
of
it
curious
to him.
about what'll happen.
Yeah.
I'm like,
So let's have everyone meeting downstairs after this where you guys have the discussion about your dreams.
Group therapy.
Champions.
Blaine wakes up and he walks into the room. He slept in the parlor, and he walks into the room. He's scratching his head. And he says, "Anyone know why the sheriff's here?"
What?
And you're drunk. Great.
He's the sheriff?
Put him in the cellar. Hurt.
Yeah, I just saw him and the deputy walking around towards the back of the house.
I'm gonna go out to the back and see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So you two are going to
Is
head out
it
the back
raining
door.
I'm gonna kind of
Is
chill
it
with
still
you
raining?
inside. You're my friend. I don't want you going to jail, man.
Okay, so
I'm one bad decision.
I'm looking out the window to check the weather.
Got a sober him look.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay with him and kind of, if the sheriff shows up, like screen in front of him,
Just grab the coffee and chug it down.
It's still kind of overcast, and there's some clouds in the sky, but it looks like the storm is past, and it's kind of breaking up for the day. And you see out the back window, and you see when you walk in the backyard, the sheriff and deputy are standing near the flowers, looking at them in the flower bed.
Just out of curiosity, is the sign still above the sink?
So you walk outside,
Yeah, I'm gonna walk
and they are
over there.
looking in the flower bed, where the rest of you folks go.
I'm also going to step outside to see what they're doing in the beautiful flower bed.
All right,
They're
does not
stepping on
step
the
outside.
flowers.
I don't.
I'm staying with him.
I'm staying with
Yeah.
him. I'm staying with him too.
I'll go
You stay
outside.
inside, James. You go outside.
Yeah, I'll go with her.
So you three walk outside, and the sheriff and the deputy are standing in front of the flower bed. I'll need the three of you to make a sanity roll.
That's
It's
the
right
right
decision.
That gotcha. Dodging sanity checks left and right. That was the first sanity roll.
I failed.
I got a hard decide.
You failed again?
Yeah.
Badly.
We're gonna need to have some
Tell me if
talks
you failed.
later.
Don't worry about the hard things. Okay. Or you passed. You passed. So you failed yours. So
And I
you
failed
failed
mine.
1d3.
Let me see.
3.
What did I see?
Yeah.
Ooh,
3.
You said a what now? A D, huh?
do we need to leave? Do you want us to leave?
Roll
No,
a
no,
D6.
it's
I'll be
the
the
judge.
Just
So
to
say
the understanding you
I'm
folks are
more
not seeing.
experienced.
All right, so here's why you lost sanity. The sheriff and the deputy are looking at the flower bed. And what was the flower bed laid out like?
A circle.
Right. In the center of the circle, the rains have washed away a good amount of dirt from the flower bed and exposed human remains.
Remains as in a corpse. Remains as in bones.
Bones.
Okay. I'm less worried.
I'm digging on bones.
So the sheriff turns to the deputy, and they're kind of talking. They look up at you guys and say, "Just stay back. We have a potential crime scene."
Looks like we've got
Is
a
it
bone.
possible this is the guy's wife?
Not a bone.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we haven't even touched them yet, so it's we know they're bones. They look to be human. That's all I know at this point. But I would appreciate if you guys just hold back right over there.
Of course, of course.
Sarah.
Just,
He turns to
just
the
be
deputy.
respectful. They may be a kind woman's remains.
He tells the deputy to start to
Sarah.
unearth them,
Yes, sir.
and he pulls out a makeshift cloth bag to use for probably to carry the bones back. And they start to dig them out of the ground.
See, if I was out there, out of character being an archaeologist, I'd go, wait, not just dig them out like that.
So do you three just watch them dig out the bones?
I'm a doctor.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested in it. So I'm on
I'm just
watch.
gonna stand back and wait.
They dig out a fairly large amount of bones. The chances of this being the entire human skeleton, or maybe 2, are extremely good. But they're not really piecing them together or anything like that. They're just excavating them and going to be taking them back to town. They finish, and the sheriff just kind of shakes his head. Not doing well. He's just really distraught over this, more so than would be just a sheriff finding a body. So he and the deputy start to walk away from the house, back towards the front.
Well, I head in and start to inform them what we saw out there.
What do you two do?
So have they left the remains there?
No, he put them in the bag.
He
He
did.
made a cloth bag. So
Okay.
he dug them out of the ground and he put all the remains into the bag.
Okay.
You're an archaeologist. I'm a med student.
I'm going to go and say a silent prayer over the place where this terrible thing's happened.
Corey, what do you
I'm gonna go back inside. You guys as far away from this as I can.
Okay.
So what
So
they,
Brenda's going to stay outside, but Blake and Corey come inside.
what happened out there?
I'm saying my
Probably
prayers, and
killed
my
skeleton,
intent
just
is
like
to go inside.
skeleton.
once that's
Yeah, like
done.
maybe 2 in the flower bed.
Let me go check it out.
Playing.
He tells me skeleton. I want to go
Yeah.
outside so I can see it.
The skeletons aren't there.
Skeletons
Where are they
Yeah,
at?
the people took
Sheriff
them.
did.
Near us, like
Can we
David
still see the
Cruz
sheriff or
said.
the elderly?
Like,
Sheriff, they're getting to the vehicle now.
Sheriff, hold
We're
on.
outside.
I'm,
What is it?
I'm a senior grad student in archaeology at Miskatonic. I might be lying out of character. I'm not quite sure how advanced I am. But maybe I can help you out with looking over these bones.
This is a potential criminal matter.
Yeah, but you've just taken the bones from where they were just buried. You might find.
We did, and we made sure to make a quick sketch of what was there.
hit him with your
Oh.
best David Cruz impersonation.
Sketch a description. No photographs, nothing like that. I know.
No, we don't have a camera.
Okay.
Well, my services are available if you want help to look them over.
Keep that in mind.
All right.
Good CSI.
I'll just walk back inside and go.
So they get in their vehicle and drive out. And leave.
I'm going to go and gather the
Zoo.
flowers that were in the
And
flower
hats.
bed so that I can put them in a vase or something. No sense in them going away.
I'm glad that's what we're worried about here.
Who are the geologists here? I don't remember who was. Okay. If you want to look at the flower bed,
Okay.
It's wasted.
bed.
the reason the bones probably came up is that the amount of water from the rain raised the water table. So that would have brought the bones to the surface of the flower bed. They weren't buried either too well, too deep, or both. So
Is there anything interesting about the rocks that were piled on?
So Blaine says that for today, you know, he kind of thinks that after last night, seeing you guys lose faith in him and have some questions about his credibility, and then when he came clean, he wants to let you know that he thinks he's been having his own fears about the expedition about holding you back. So, two things he's going to do for you. He's going to tell you the name of the company. Jonathan can find his notes. He's going to tell you the name of the company, answer any questions you have about the company that you're working for. And then secondly, he wants you to go back to an area that the previous group did not go to but wanted to because they feel it's an Indian burial ground. There's no
Wait,
mis-
were they missing before they got there?
What's that?
They were missing before they got.
They got.
Yeah, they never went to this site.
Why don't we go where they
That
were last
cemetery. Hey,
at?
When you say that, he gets a look of panic on his face, and he says, I don't think that's a good idea.
Why?
I don't know what caused them to disappear, and I don't. We've already found one body today. I really don't know.
He doesn't want us to disappear.
No, that's what he's saying.
Okay.
But we know better. I know better. Fine, we'll go where you want us to go. Just stay away from me.
I can do
Rest-
that.
I'm
rest-
slowly Tober.
So, what questions do you have about the company you're working for?
Who are they?
Yeah.
Federated Oil and Chemical.
And what are they hoping we're going to find?
Well, what they do is they produce raw chemicals for industrial use. And they do that through capitalizing on any natural resources they can find. They're hoping that you guys come across something that they could mine or extract from the soil here because this is untapped and unknown.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to ask. Why are they using students from MU? If they're a big oil company, why don't they just use their own resources?
Well, the number one reason is you're cheap.
Yeah, basically
All right.
free.
The number two reason, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
The number two reason is they hope that by getting your foot in the industry, they can hire you straight out of school.
Oh.
So what's going to happen if we do find remains?
Remains of what? The bodies?
The Indian burial ground that may or may not exist there.
I don't
Okay.
know. It's going to be up.
Why would we care about that?
Do we have permission from the local tribe to have potentially
Since
left
when
their
is
I think we
since
care about
when
that
have
right
we
now.
worried about permission?
There is no local tribe. We think this is a
That's
burial ground.
interesting.
Yeah, that's why. See, if they're buried, they're not alive.
Man,
Not
You don't.
necessarily.
This is a little, I know I'm like backtracking a little bit here, but
and then I'm gonna stop.
I've honestly forgotten his name. The farmer who lived here, he built the flower bed for his wife.
Oh yeah, for his wife.
I
I'm
think
guessing.
that was his wife.
For his
Quite
wife.
honestly.
No,
I'm thinking it was more
it's
than
so
one
much fun to just like say no,
person.
never
That
as I'm
hole's
doing
too
it.
big for one
Because if you're
person.
not paying attention and looking at me, you have that brief
Well, he's
moment
the
where you're
town
like,
drunk, right? He's still around.
Yeah, he's still
Yeah,
around.
yes.
Yeah.
It's the sheriff's brother-in-law.
Yeah.
That was his sister-in-law. They supposedly put in that bag.
Yeah, you sure are, big guy.
Maybe I can
You're
go.
the
Maybe I can
drunkest.
talk to him because I'm.
I just think
drunker.
it's a shame that they may have moved Corsair's remains while resting place.
If this is, I'm just saying, right?
If that's
Good
her final
possibility.
resting place, she wasn't buried very.
Well, I mean,
Anything's
because
possible.
it is just
they
Indians.
popped up
There's
because
no
of
reason
the
to worry
water
about it.
level
Like,
rise.
What is the name of this company again?
Federated Oil and Chemicals.
Have you ever heard of them?
what they all said. Let's pretend I said it.
Can we make
I
a
don't
roll to
know.
see if we know anything about the
I'm
company?
asking all jealous.
You got. You know.
Federal Oil
We don't know
Chemicals.
anything.
I guess would that be a
How long has this company
Yeah.
been around?
As a student, being familiar with a company in that industry, you would have to previously work in the industry. I mean, if you did,
Gotcha.
then yeah, let you roll. If you haven't,
Well,
no.
Yeah, I get.
This is
So-
1920s. It's not.
Yeah.
You're not going to have names like that commonplace.
Googling
Yeah.
all over the
Yeah,
place.
exactly.
So-
like,
How long have
There's no
they been in
news, you
business, though?
Huh?
How long have they been in business?
You can ask the lion that question.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, sorry.
We gotta investigate Fox.
Gotta go fucking meet the fucking fuckers.
Yeah,
To Blaine's knowledge, they have been around. They came about probably in the early part of the century. Not too long after the turn of the century.
Sounds
Before the Great Depression.
Where are they based at?
well. What
Let's see.
Great Depression?
Huh.
Your ways.
It tells where they have major facilities, but it doesn't say which one's the major one. Okay, that's
Depression was in
interesting.
the
Just pick
30s.
one.
It says that they have facilities in Canada, Great Britain, Italy, and 3 in the United States, as well as smaller operations worldwide.
Damn,
Is there like a
The owner's
board?
American, so it's probably with the 3.
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
Is there a board that runs it, or is there a
like
figurehead?
some
Well, like I mean, really,
Blaine has no idea of their
like
structure.
a shadowy.
What's the
Lord, just
return
get
on their
the
stock?
board.
Like,
Can't
He
get
has
a
no
board,
idea.
get a plank.
can we?
Well, yeah, I'm just
Pretty sure
wondering.
publicly traded. Is
Yeah,
a
he
thing.
probably wouldn't know that. Like, who runs
that-
this shadowy, mysterious company?
She asked what
Right.
their stock was like.
What's their stock
Publicly
look like?
traded isn't a
We
thing
get
yet.
paid.
I thought it was.
Mysterious.
Yeah.
He tells
Not
you.
publicly traded.
He tells you he has met the founder of the company.
Oh, okay.
His name was Michael Abelard, and what he knows of him was that he was in a wheelchair, and
Did he go into
it's funny how
strips?
many people don't go to that bathroom over there.
Yeah,
They go
there's
to
like
this
an
one.
extra one, right?
Everybody
I know.
knows that.
That's like my favorite part about this whole place, by the way, is that there are 2 bathrooms.
And there was the
He
time
was-
that somebody was waiting for that one.
When that
He
one was
he
over.
remembered the guy was in a wheelchair, and he was told before meeting him by some of the other individuals from the company. The man had a wife and a son that had passed away under circumstances they didn't know about, and not to mention the wife or son because it was a sore point for them.
Okay.
So only mention family.
And that's all he remembers really.
Is
He
that
seems
something-
nice, you know, but-
Is there anything that they can do
name.
to help ensure our safety since they've had people disappear before and they're asking us to?
Probably
He doesn't
not,
have
because-
anything, and he doesn't have contacts with them out here. But when you're back to the university, that's something you can ask them. But like right
I
now,
would
he has
say-
no way to contact them.
I would say
Yeah.
probably not, since they're so cheap that they're
Sounds
hiring
like,
us to
sounds
do
like a
the
very
work
big
for
no.
them.
That's a good
So,
point.
all right. Well,
Even
are we
drunk, I
gonna
have good
commit
points.
to this or
Imagine
Or
what
what's
I'm
our
like when
plan?
I'm sober.
You're dangerous.
How about we go check out that store now?
because if we're all willing to
Not a
go, then I'm willing to
chance.
go. We're certainly safer if we all stay together.
We can go
as a
look
group.
at the maples.
So Blaine says that
We can
the place
find-
he wants you guys to go today is called Broken Hill,
All of us?
Yeah.
Brokeback.
and he doesn't want you to split up. He fears that splitting up is going to cause
Yeah.
problems. It already has yesterday.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
he,
I'll
See
send
things
this
when
order.
they leave the group.
he tells you that he held off on this before with the previous group. They were very keen on going there because the townspeople told them that this is supposedly a Native American burial ground, and they probably find a lot of Native American artifacts there. But his concern was if it is a burial ground, there's no way you're going to excavate it in one day. So he says, I'm kind of past that now. I think you guys should bring your possessions with you because you're probably going to be camping out there for a couple days. Because I really don't want to start if it is something's there, I don't want to start an excavation and then have to come back to town because someone's going to loot it. We're in a place where people aren't too happy with us.
It's gonna be
and
horrible
they're going to watch everything we do. They already are. He said the sheriff is watching everything we do. That's probably why he was here this morning.
Well, so let me get this straight. We're not sure where we stand with Blaine. We know the sheriff's like hunting us and the townsfolk hate us. And we know that missing students disappeared in the hills, and now we're going to go camping up in the hills.
The townspeople don't hate you.
Sounds fun.
No, the town.
We built some good
hate,
more
don't-
stories.
The townspeople don't hate.
Distrustful of us.
So
They're
it's not
afraid.
the arrowhead.
Yeah.
Oh, we have an
Yeah,
arrow.
hate's a strong word.
Yeah,
That's
they're
true.
What they really, really, really don't like.
Oh, and the deputy is a crazy
Superman.
skilled super
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
We passed me.
Yeah, I really don't want to go toe to toe with him.
I'll go toe to toe with you.
Thank you.
But I didn't get deputy
So,
cutter.
For all 5 of you guys who had the dream last night,
Yes, sir.
and now the other 2 know, but you 5 who had it last night too, do you tell Blaine about the dream? That's my question.
Not in the slightest.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll tell
Yeah.
him.
You tell him
Yeah,
about
I'll
the
tell
dream?
him. Yeah,
Okay.
stay out of my mind, crazy boy.
Well, he
He's like
probably,
poking him in the
he
corner.
probably wonders why I got all drunk.
I don't want to see this stuff
After
anymore.
waking up.
You hear me? I know it's you
Probably a
doing
little bit
this.
hurt
I
you
don't
to
care what
get
anybody
drunk.
says.
How would I
You
give
know.
I don't know. All I know is I was normal. I went to bed, and all of us had this dream after you were outside doing your wackiness.
What are you talking about?
So have you had perfectly fine dreams every other night you've been here?
Pretty much.
I
All of
have.
you? You
I
have,
have.
had what?
It was my 3rd dream.
Well, it's obviously a common occurrence for him. Okay.
I'm.
I haven't had any dreams at all, so.
So you said you told him about the dream?
Yeah.
I don't
You
dream,
described
except about
sugar
money.
maples in the dream.
Well, they're all around, so I can see how that could possibly be.
And they were in my other dreams.
Yeah, these were some scary.
Are these the same
sugar
sugar maples in the backyard?
Yeah.
By far the scariest I've
So,
ever seen.
yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, they were scary. Okay.
Yeah, they were.
Is there any place that's supposedly a cellar around here?
No, this house doesn't have a basement. There's no cellar or basement at all. That's what's so puzzling about this.
In the barn. There wasn't one in the barn.
We were above farm.
We didn't go to the barn.
Kind of.
Yeah, we couldn't get into the barn because it kind of collapsed
Exactly.
on itself.
All right, so for the 5 of you folks, well, actually everybody takes it back. Everybody. When discussing this with Blaine, he doesn't really give you any indication that he knows what you're talking about. You have a choice here. Okay, you can try to go with him on the expedition and follow and do what he wants to do at the end of the day. If you want to try to persuade him to stay here and investigate the sugar maples, you can do that too.
Wouldn't it be better to not start a dig on the day after
I'd
basically
rather
a
look into the sugar
monsoon?
maples myself. Can we look into the sugar maples
Soil
instead?
is.
Yeah, I mean,
Might
we're,
be easier
no,
to
you're
dig.
asking
I'm
us to
asking.
blame.
I'm asking
Actually
him
means
that.
it's harder to.
Is it?
Um,
I know nothing. I don't get very.
You know, I'm not quite sure why I'm asking the guy who's trying to kill us.
Well, I can see a bit.
Can you guys explain that to
And
me?
it's because of how soft it is. It'll be-
I want to look at the sugar maples, and we're trying to take advice from this guy who pushed someone off a bridge, runs around with creatures outside.
Yeah,
Sugar
we're never
maples.
gonna let him
Yeah.
live that down.
I want to look at the maples too.
Blaine's, he kind of scratches his head and says, all right, I'll give you guys this day.
Okay,
We'll go to Broken Hill tomorrow.
we can do that.
Okay.
I don't want you to split up because you want to go to stay here. The rest of you haven't really committed.
I said I wanted to look at the maples
Okay, well, it's 2 of you. My point is,
because
some of you want to stay here. He doesn't want to split you guys up.
I probably shouldn't be
I'll go
around
with you, but
shovels.
I really
You need to
enjoy the
sober
sugar
up.
maples
Where's
like
the rest of the
last
alcohol?
one.
His belly.
Okay.
We need you to stay here with us too, but
Yeah, really. You
In
should
eyesight.
pass out.
I will,
Yeah, the whiskey.
but
2 malls.
I'm thinking
all right. Here's the thing:
because Will.
if the sheriff comes back here today, which he probably will,
Yeah.
because of what happened this morning, where they found some bones, and I tell him that you guys are out in the field investigating sugar maples because you had a dream about something in a cellar, and then something.
why
else.
would you tell him that?
Well, because what do I tell him? You're out in the field.
Hey,
for?
we're out excavating some sugar maple area out there. Just-
We're
his
out getting
brother-in-law's
away
farm?
from the creepy ass house.
We're already staying here.
Looking at the
Right.
fauna.
He knows.
Wait, and we're also staying here when you told us. You said, hey, you guys have
Hold on.
permission to stay here. We found out the next day you don't have permission for us to stay here. Where did that even come from? Yet another lie we caught you in.
Back up.
Back up.
There's no way he's going to buy you investigating, excavating his sister and brother's farm. All right? He's going to go out there and ask what you guys are doing. Are you going to tell him you had a dream?
I'm kind of curious about why they were here for the dead body anyway. How did they know it was
We're not
gone?
necessarily.
I don't know that answer either. I woke up and saw them walking by. There's a lot about that that doesn't make
All right,
sense.
what would you tell him?
Probably
What
looking
did we
for
tell him?
us.
He
Why are we walking around?
Rough
We're
day
we're
yesterday.
studying the local fauna and soil samples
having a
and
picnic.
blah blah blah. It's not that hard to come up with the story.
We
We'll
had a
just take
rough
some
day.
pictures with us and say we're having a picnic.
Yes, yesterday was a rough day for everyone.
All right.
We're taking it easy today.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do. I'm just telling you guys.
You don't need
They
to tell
don't
them
trust you already.
You don't need to tell him about the crazy dream we all had.
No, I'm saying you're going to be one to tell him, because if he comes out in the field and asks what you're doing out in the field, he's not going to buy the story. You're looking for archaeological artifacts in his brother's farm.
Yeah, we'll tell
He
him.
ain't
we're
going to buy
looking-
it.
Well,
We're
I'm
looking
not
for
saying
corn.
we're
What do you
gonna.
want?
Yeah,
We're having a
we're
picnic.
not gonna tell him we had a crazy dream. Okay, trust
Okay.
us. We're not saying that. We're not
Good.
going with that story.
All right, good. That's what I need to hear, because he's not going to buy it if you do. All right. So you guys are going to stay there. Blaine says he is going to go into town
Oh, of course.
with the driver.
I don't feel comfortable with that.
No escape.
You'll be back in a little while. Is that right?
And I'll be back tonight.
Okay.
Why do you need to go to town?
I've got to get in touch with the company and give them an update on what you've done so far.
I thought you said you couldn't do that till we got back to the university.
Well, I'm going to try to do it in town, because there's no phone line here that works.
You are the worst liar.
Is
It's
there
bad.
a
It's
reason that you
almost like
can't?
he's cheated on us or something. We're like, yeah, we're just like,
Is there a reason you
He'll
can't
never
do
do our
this
trust
tomorrow?
back,
he'll
you know.
never have our trust.
Can you not do this tomorrow when we're headed out to the dig site?
I could, but I wouldn't be able to go to the dig site with you.
Go for it.
I'm going to the dig site with you. I'm going to be staying out there with you.
We could all stop in town.
I didn't go to town. It's fine.
No, I don't trust
You
you.
go to bed.
All right, so I'm not going to go investigate the sugar maples because I don't really care. I'll go with you, but there's nothing out there for me. I didn't have these crazy dreams you guys did.
That's okay. We're comfortable with
So
you
I'll stay
being
at the
with us.
farmhouse while you guys go out in the field.
Oh, okay. He's judging
No,
us.
I don't think that that's the plan either.
Yeah,
I think that
you
you can
go
come with
sleep.
us. We can
See,
take a
you hear
picnic
that,
and have a
boys?
real
He'll
picnic while
watch
they
you while we go
investigate
to
the sugar
sleep.
maples.
But you go to sleep, buddy.
Yes.
So who's going out to investigate the sugar maples? Who's going out there?
Yeah, I
I'm
guess-
gonna go out
We're all
there
gonna
and
go
pass
as a
out
team.
under the first
Okay.
one.
Blaine says, I'll stay here in the farmhouse and I'm not going out to the sugar maples.
Okay, well,
What's wrong with the sugar
Yeah.
maples?
I'll go, but what am I going to do? I don't care. I don't have no interest in this crazy dream.
You'll,
what am I
you'll
supposed to
have a
do?
picnic with me, and we'll
Sure, I'll
observe.
go.
okay.
Very good.
And
Very
y'all
good.
will watch me passed out under the first maple tree. Because that's what I'm going to do. As soon as I get to the first maple tree, I'm like, this looks good.
All right.
I don't know. You
Okay.
should just take us to your secret place with that little creature where you ran off to last. What is this little creature?
What does it look like?
He's agreed to go with us. Let's not antagonize him anymore.
Yes.
Never mind.
He's like,
Let's pack that basket and get that picnic blanket. Let's head on
Yes, he's
out.
I'll leave you
betrayed our
alone.
trust. Now it's like everything he says,
Right.
we're just like, really,
Like,
Blake?
I'm gonna need to
Really?
look at
Is that
all
your
your
real
text
name?
messages
Yeah.
You know?
again.
Very good. I can't see the screen. Yeah.
It's
That's
trees.
the maple trees.
All right.
It's trees.
Where's my
I don't need to be able to see Frank. I don't want to see Frank.
All right, so there's your sugar maple forest. So you guys head out into the forest,
Indeed.
right?
That's some dead
Pass out
stuff.
under the first tree.
Buddy system.
That is.
There's
There
only
it is.
tells of the dark side.
Watching me.
I guess Bud is. Okay.
We have axes?
But we should all
Yeah,
go
we
into
watch
these
it.
We have
bears.
access.
I'm making
In the farmhouse.
I think
Oh, we
bears
didn't
are
bring
the
any
least
with
of
us?
our worries.
I mean,
Yeah.
for
I
digging
would
tools, what
gratefully
do we
see a
bring?
bear
Sure.
right now, you know.
Not axes, because I don't reckon.
So, I think
Shovel.
we can
Yeah,
say
I would say, yeah, I would say you brought, any of your archaeologists would have brought shovels.
Shovels,
I'd
the
assume there'd
brushes.
be a hatchet or two as well because
Probably
we
some
needed
big-
to clear
Yeah,
roots.
hatchets.
And probably some bags to find if you find anything.
Big axe.
here.
Like not like full on axe, but like a hatchet.
So I'm going to
thinking
set us
like
a
ours.
picnic at the
Shovel
base of the
roots.
big tree in the middle.
Okay, so that's where I'm going to pass out.
So even though it's like mid-morning, as you can see from the picture, the forest is very, very dense. The sunlight is not fully going into the forest, so there's a lot of foliage here. So the majority of the forest floor is very wet, mulchy. Beginning in the forest, the leaves are dry and crunchy, but as you go into the forest, it's very wet from the rains. Because the foliage in the forest has not been able to dry out. Yeah, the stuff on the edge has because it has sunlight to it. So. They start walking. The ground floor is very crunchy. A lot of debris and litter. Tell me what you guys. You're in a sugar maple forest. It's a very, like we're talking a couple miles. Like this is a very large forest.
This is what I'm doing.
Yeah, what's sad is you have like.
So you let him
You'd
sleep.
be good at
What do the
this.
rest of you do with Sam when he lays down to sleep?
I'm just gonna let him do that.
Why didn't we just
Uh,
leave him at the fort?
He's
You
on
wanna
the
be
picnic
at the
blanket. We want him where we know where he's at.
I'd rather be in
Go
the
vegan.
forest asleep.
So I would like to do a spot hidden and look, see if I see any disturbance on the ground that would imply that something had come this way. Or,
You'll see that in the rays where you are, but I mean, this is just in what you can see.
Yeah.
Right in front of you. Okay.
Well, we should at least spread out to the point where we can see each other and do a walkthrough.
I want to kind of get away and like a little. I just want to roll like a listen, see if I can take in my surroundings and hear, you know, what's going on in this forest. Just
You don't need to do a roll for that.
okay.
It's not a check because you're just basically stopping and paying attention to what's going on. There's a lot of forest sounds. You hear birds. You hear probably squirrels, small animals. Every so often chittering and running around. Maybe a few branches. You know, I walk my dogs every night, and I hear all these sounds every time. So you don't hear anything out of the ordinary.
I made my roll
For what? For your.
looking around and seeing if I see anything that looks disturbing.
Don't need a
or
roll for
anything
that. Just like with
unusual.
Roy.
Okay.
It's a little different from D&D.
Yeah.
D&D has a stat that you can roll to see if you spot anything out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
Call of Cthulhu, the way I run it is normally you can do a spot hidden, but I always say is, well, what's making you check for something hidden? Why do you
Yeah.
think something's hidden there?
Because he saw Blaine and some freaky thing ran out into the woods. So I'm just looking to see if I see disturbed.
I mean, you can look to see if there's the tracks that
Yeah.
Frank saw. You don't need to roll for that. And, you know, the tracks, if you remember whenever he saw the tracks, it was raining so hard that they would go away like
Soon after.
soon after. So no,
So
you
we
don't see.
can't tell where.
So what are you folks looking for in the woods? I mean, that's not Blaine talking, it's me, the keeper. So
Well, I think we're looking for like an
I am talking to Blaine about inane bullshit.
Blaine is very bored.
Yeah, that's why I'm talking to him.
Yeah, so no, I'm saying he appreciates you doing that because he's just like, I don't know why we're here.
Like,
I don't wanna
talking to him, I
be
know
there.
he's stressed.
We're looking for, like, some clearing or something
Basically,
else?
I'm trying to make it
Blaine
sound like
too.
I'm being his orders.
or the
He
second
calls-
Blaine.
Yeah.
It can't be a second Blaine. There's
Like,
some
I know
split
he
personalities
must be
going on with
stressed,
this
things
guy.
like that. I know my brother's a handful. I'm
Look for the
sorry.
blame with the goatee.
So does anybody want to walk around?
Yeah, I want to walk around. I want to do that whole. We spread out, walk so far, and go back around, come back. Cover as much of it as we can during the day.
I'm thinking about walking around too, but I want to do it. I want to. Do I need to roll for that, or can I just say I'm just stealthing?
For what?
I just want to creep through these woods like a hunter would.
If we
want-
do the search line like you would if you were looking for like a person or a dead body, we would all be like within sight of our neighbor and just kind of.
Yeah, but I want to be hanging low, creeping. You know.
Then what you probably want to do is a listen roll. Because what you're doing is you're listening and paying attention to the surroundings, see anything out of the ordinary.
No.
Got that song stuck in your head. It's
I mean,
awesome.
we're all taking a look around for anything unordinary.
He's in the jail.
I'm thinking.
Who here is familiar with what should be in a sugar maple forest in this part of the country?
It wouldn't be like this forest, that's for sure.
That's going to be the tough
There
part.
should
So,
definitely be
so
here.
that's something. Be careful with the. I want to see anything out of the ordinary because you don't know what the ordinary is.
What time? What
You
time
know.
of the year is it?
This is like midsummer, probably close to like now, like in July. It's very hot.
Well, I'm just. There wouldn't be like down here, of course. We
Well,
got constant
I'd be look,
chirping.
I would be looking for areas that are open, where
Okay.
sugar maples aren't gathered around. Anything cave? There's any caves around?
And so I'll be looking for if I see any like broken branches that would imply that something passed. Since there don't seem to be tracks on the ground, I'm gonna look up and see if there's anything up in the trees.
It's Pretty much what she's seen in the picture. There's no evidence that humans or anything large have passed through any part of this forest.
This forest is ridiculously plain.
Yeah, I'm gonna come wake you up.
What?
Just checking on you.
So when you wake up, I'm going to tell this to Sam out loud, but none of you others hear this. When you wake up, you hear the sounds of small animals, but it's extremely high pitched and almost, I don't want to say a scream, but it's kind of like a squeaky type noise. It's definitely not a squirrel.
There's something out here.
What is it?
What?
It's well, it's a small. I hear small animals, and I hear something high pitched, kind of like, well, not really screaming, but like.
Is it a squirrel?
No, squirrels are more like.
I'm envisioning you sitting on the ground, and when you're saying this, you're kind of looking around.
Yeah.
You see small shapes jumping amongst the trees, 2 of them.
Monkeys. There's 2 things.
Howler monkeys.
No, howler monkeys are louder.
Can I try to follow his eyes and look where he's looking?
Yeah.
See if I can.
That'd be a spot hidden.
Alright, that is a hard success. Not an extreme, but.
So I'm going to show you, Roy, what you see.
What are you talking about, Sam? And I'm like looking.
Let's go.
Oh, if it was in the trees the whole time, I'm gonna flip. Like in the picture, like.
All right, so this is what Roy sees. And Roy, you can point this out because you're a hard success. You can point this out to everyone else.
Okay.
All right, let's see.
So it's his beard. Oh hell! Is that the thing I'd seen before when I went to the outhouse?
You never saw a thing. You saw tracks.
I thought you said no. I saw.
He saw something
Had
jump
to go
out
to the
and
bathroom
stab
when
something.
we joined.
Oh,
Yeah.
that thing.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no.
that's not it.
No.
No,
Really?
because the
Isn't
rabbit
that-
being killed by a guy? Remember?
He had a
We
knife.
saw a dude.
He killed a rabbit.
Right.
Yeah. So that's not what I saw before.
Sam, make a spot hidden roll for me.
That's still pretty freaky.
Blind as a bat.
No, I'm still drunk. I'm still blind.
So
drunk.
you see one of these things
I see one.
jumping around the trees up above you.
Well, at first I'm probably gonna like gasp in horror, and then I'm just gonna like.
You saw it.
You're right here by me. Everybody else is kind of fanned out and right.
What'd you say? What'd you
Pretty
say?
scared, so I don't want to just be like, oh my god, look.
About as big as a small dog. So
Yeah.
It's bigger than a squirrel.
I'm gonna grab you and just be like, very quietly, look where I'm looking.
Okay.
And just kind of like, don't scare it, don't startle it. Yeah.
What is that?
I don't.
Chthonian rat.
Isn't it up?
We
It's on the
have
trees.
to alert the others without letting that thing know we know.
It might be harmless.
I don't want it to know.
Good luck.
You stay here. I'm just gonna go back to sleep. Real calm. I'm just gonna calmly approach everybody. We're gonna try to let them know we've seen.
I'll keep an eye on it.
And yeah, that's what I kind of want to do without. Because I'm afraid if that thing knows that I know.
It sees you.
Oh.
But
Imagine
I know
it
that it
more.
knows.
It's more like this thing is a good distance away from you. It's not in the trees right above your head. It's like in the distance in the trees. A couple 100 feet. It's watching you.
Oh, it's watching.
Yeah, it's just watching you.
Watching me.
They're
Watching it.
it's still good. Still kind of moving around from branch to branch.
Can I still tell where the other one is?
You never saw no.
You know,
You
out
saw
of
two things
character,
moving in the trees, but you only saw
Ah.
one.
out of character compared to other things in the Cthulhu mythos, this thing's not that bad. Like, it's creepy, but compared to like you know what I mean,
Well, it's
right?
cute, too.
Like, yeah,
It's a
like
little-
like that's scary, but it's not like oh my god, I'm gonna die scary.
That's
Like,
adorable. He thinks he's a cosmic terror.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Like in character, I'm flipping out, but out of character, I'm like, I could take my chances. Like, Maybe that thing's like Snarf in the Cthulhu mythos or something. It's not really like. It's not really that
it's
bad.
not that much of a sanity loss.
Yeah, it's not that much of a
It's
thing.
like
It's here to
grabs
guide
onto
us
your head.
instead of kill us.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll keep watching it while he's.
I'm gonna, I guess, as calmly as I can, without trying. I know it's watching me, but I'm still gonna kind of just go around and try to communicate this to the rest of the party.
Kester's kind of bored with the forest because nothing's going on. So
Well,
I'm back your way.
you are about to experience something.
There you go. Something's about to be going on.
Yeah.
So does everyone kind of regroup?
I just wanted to see this
And I'm completely sober now.
spaghetti
See that, I'm like,
monster meets Yoda thing, like, and a rat.
Zoidberg and Yoda had a baby.
Yeah.
So everyone comes back.
It's got like
Yes,
frog
guys.
eyes too.
Yeah, I'll go back.
Yeah.
Kermit was in that orgy.
Yeah, Kermit.
Nothing out here.
So when you guys come back, there are two of these things, and imagine like a squirrel. They're traveling through the trees, just checking things out. They watch you, but they keep their distance. When the people are walking back up to where you two are, you see these two making a point to get away, so they're not actually like getting right. You know, they don't like to get close to people.
They don't want us up on them, yeah. So there's no way I could probably sneak up on them, Jurassic Park style. Like, clever girl, you know? There's no way that's gonna happen.
It's probably just an indigenous species that nobody knows about.
Yeah.
They've got bigger ears than
This
we
might
do.
be a danger. We might need to call the EPA.
They've got
Yeah,
bigger
they're probably
ears.
keeping their.
Does that
I mean,
even exist yet?
They gotta be smart, right? If they
They've
know.
got bigger ears than
I
you
don't
do.
think
I'm gonna go with
Pretty sure that was 80s.
So I need everyone who has come back to the group to make a spot hidden roll, except for Sam's made his. Roy, you can make one too.
Yes, I passed.
Nice.
Hard success.
Actually, I didn't.
So hard.
Roy was the one that made his. I didn't make mine. He showed me.
Yeah, I showed him.
Yeah, no, but
But I
you made
moved,
a
and I-
you made a spot hidden roll to see the creature. This is a different spot hidden roll. yeah, I told you what this is for.
So we technically, when he points them
do
out
I
to
need
us,
to
we
make
do
one
see the
too,
creatures
or-
already.
Yeah,
That's
because
fine.
what this roll maybe I should tell you what this roll represents. So this roll represents when everybody comes back, Roy and Sam tell you about the creatures, point it out to you, and you see them. And usually when something like that happens, the reaction at some point, usually very quickly, but some people move slower. They look around like,
Yeah.
what else is here, right? So this is what that's representing.
Okay.
And that,
Yeah.
as long as one of you made a hard success, or one of you made a success, actually, a hard success will get a little more information.
I got
That's
hard
all.
success. I got 17.
That's cool.
here.
Just honestly, we needed one success. So,
13.
so what this roll tells you is, and
Did
that-
you really roll a 13? Because I also rolled a 13.
Really? He rolled 13. That's it.
Super creepy!
do you guys remember
We're all having
earlier
the same dream.
when you first went to the forest? What did I describe the forest floor as like?
Covered in wet
Kinda
leaves
wet,
at this point.
Gross.
And when you
Leaves.
walked around, what happened?
Covered in shit because it's crunching.
It was crunchy.
Crunching. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give you the hindsight's 2020 part of it, and then tell you why. So
Bones!
I know the hindsight. Yeah, exactly. The hindsight 2020 is like, why would a wet forest floor be crunchy? The reason
I thought
it's
that.
crunchy is there are lots of little corpses and bones of birds and squirrels, chipmunks, looks like some rats and mice. And watching these creatures in the trees, they've been eating them and killing them.
Spaghetti has been busy. Yeah.
So
Is that what we're naming it?
I don't know.
Something bad name.
Spaghetti Yoda?
Wow.
So, you guys want to take your search back up again, or what are you going to do? Like, you just sit there and watch these creatures. I mean, you can watch them for a few minutes, but it's very obvious that they're just kind of hanging out and living their lives. They're not.
Yeah.
So when we
Back
kind
to
of
the
gathered up
bullshit.
and communicated and we all saw these things, what about Blank?
Oh, Blaine.
Because I'm bored,
Isn't
you
he
know.
bored
Does he even
now?
know that we're seeing, like, you know,
He
we're
was
seeing...
talking to Blaine before.
I have been talking to him this whole time.
Oh,
Right.
Like,
Blaine isn't
DNA
just as
bullshit.
much of a maven as you guys are. He has no idea
okay.
these things.
I want to know his reaction.
he just said it. He was
Yeah.
just as amazed as we are.
Yeah.
And this isn't what I saw.
No.
No, not even close.
You
right?
didn't even really see it.
No, or what Roy saw. Roy, this is not what Roy focus on my goal.
So there's still several other things out
There's
there.
still something scary out there. Great.
We're all gonna die!
Okay, so if I wanted to try to figure out if I had heard or seen of anything like this, would that be a natural world?
You haven't.
I haven't. Okay.
This is
I
brand
want to try, because I've
Yeah.
read a bunch of strange tales or weird tales. Like, can I use an occult? See if I've read in any kind of weird or wild stories before. Anything kind of like this.
You haven't.
I haven't it yet.
No.
You have no Cthulhu to this. Do not even try.
You guys don't know what this is or where it's from.
No.
So there's
Yeah.
reasons why you haven't. Reasons why I'm not even gonna let you make a roll.
Yeah.
Reasons.
so many reasons.
I'm gonna screw it then. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try. Can I try to stealthily sneak up on one of these things?
You gotta climb the trees.
Oh, they're up in the trees.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm not a climber. Like, I'm good at stealth, but I am not a climber.
Or you can stealthily go over there and throw a rock at them. See what happens.
Give me a rock. Give me a rock. I'll throw a rock at it.
There's been about 4 or 5 more of them show up.
Oh,
And they're all keeping their distance. Don't get me wrong. They're all not. They're not.
Okay, I want to see
Amazing.
what happens. I'm going to try to throw a rock at it.
You don't need
Doesn't
to
someone
roll.
have a
You
camera?
throw the rock, and they move far
I thought
away
one of
from
us had
it.
a camera.
Think of their behavior is almost identical to a squirrel. They're curious.
So they're kind of like weird. Yeah, they'll move some more, look at us, and then twitch, move their head, go back to what they were doing. Yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
Just keep an eye on them, keep moving, man.
Creepy squirrels.
Did a jump. Yeah.
When more showing up, we might want to, you know.
Creepy
Get out.
carnivorous.
Blaine says, "Okay, we probably need to keep going. More of these things are showing up. I don't know what the hell they are, but I don't like the fact that we've now gone from 2 to like 7.
Are they friends of yours?
I don't like
No, I don't know what these things are.
Or they're more spaghetti
They're
rats.
they're like
Likely
carnivorous-
story.
They're like creepy carnivorous squirrels.
I'll whisper to him. You got the rope?
Alright, so yeah, we should probably leave.
But we've had suspicions for
There's
quite a
almost
while.
one per person.
Yeah, let's
somebody's
do like
got
one
a shovel
person.
today. I don't like our odds.
And their face
No, I was going to say let's knock out Blaine and throw him out the
I
nest.
don't want
Yeah, I mean, they were cute
Would've
until
been,
there were a few of them.
15.
And now
You're a
it's
few years
got
younger than me, yeah.
Ready to
Make
go.
sure I...
So you get Blaine's kind of urging you guys to
He
go
was a
further
good
in the
hunter
forest
and
and
all
like
this,
look,
that was
like
the
get
thing.
away from this.
Okay,
Further in
Further
the forest?
stand.
Well, just
you
go
know?
away from here. I mean,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
go back away, you can't even just keep moving.
We'll
I
go
said we
away.
found what we
Alright.
needed. You know, and
Yeah.
One,
I'm
he
not
didn't
sure
drink.
this is what we need
2,
to
he would have
find.
fell out of his stand.
Yeah, are we going further?
This,
or are we
this
going
looks
back?
nothing
He
like
was
what I
shot
saw
all
in
right,
the
but he was
Bible.
probably.
if we find like a lion with
Uncle
those
come by,
tentacles,
just
man,
like.
The lions are not indigenous to Vermont.
is that indigenous to Vermont?
I told you, it's
Apparently.
like a creepy carnivorous squirrel.
So Blaine wants us to leave, and
He wants us to leave that area.
Go.
He wants to go deeper in the forest.
oh,
It sounded more like a not let's keep going deeper, but if we're gonna do this, we need to move
Yes.
instead of staying
Yeah.
here.
All or
Yeah,
nothing.
we should not be
Exactly.
bickering right now.
Staying
We
here
should-
means
should be
more of
going.
them show up, basically.
Yes.
That's what it sounded like, at least.
I am actually like we're on the same side for once. This is cool. All right, Blaine.
Back to best friends.
Yeah, back to best friends.
Let's do like one shepherd said to the other and get the flock out of here.
Okay, so
So you
we're
guys
walking in a
Walk-
direction,
okay.
correct?
Yes.
Alright.
All different directions. Same
Now-
no.
This is more what your forest looks like.
Pretty.
The forest starts to change.
Pretty creep.
Even though it's the middle of the summer, quite a few of the trees don't have leaves. There's a bit of a fog.
Why are there poinsettias
Very,
everywhere?
very pretty leaves all over the forest floor. These creatures are jumping from branch to branch and they're following you at a distance. And there's a few more showed up, maybe about 10 or so total.
I feel like they're kind of luring us into
Are
where
there
they
any
want us to
dead
be.
animals?
They're more following you from a curiosity standpoint, if that makes sense. That, they're behind you. What's that?
These
Are
humans
there
are so
any
dumb.
dead animal bones on the ground?
Constantly. They're everywhere.
Okay.
And not large quantities,
Yeah.
but there's, if you look
I see
around,
them
you
talking
stand
like
look
Nibbler or
around,
something.
probably
It's
see
an
your
unusual
you know, real deep
amount.
voice.
So as you guys travel a little further, should we wait till Frank's back? Or
Yeah, let's wait a sec.
Yeah.
I'm getting nervous. Can I just pick up like a? Do I need to make a spot hidden or a luck roll or something to find a good solid log? Like, okay, I can
You
just
guys
pick
are traveling.
I want a club. No, I want a club.
Yeah.
I want some kind of defense.
Who has
We're
a shovel?
being,
Did anybody
shadowed
bring a
by.
shovel? I mean, we have shovels.
Yeah,
so
or
that
can
would
I
help.
say pickaxe or something?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm just, so I'm kind of
I'm just saying,
nervous.
we had
one of
brought
them
some
hatchets.
implements with us.
Give me one of those
for-
hatchets.
Sam, you're drunk. You don't need a hatchet.
I'm sober. Once we
You're
saw
so
that
drunk.
creepy
still
squirrel, I
following
sobered
us.
right
Well, I
up.
can't. Yeah.
You're still drunk. You're
I
still
am
seeing
not still-
things.
That is not how alcohol poisoning works.
Trust me, I'm sober. Do I look like I'm drunk to you?
I know better, but I was almost expecting to see one in the tree. When you
I
did
know.
that.
I was like, he's gonna zoom in, and
Give me
something
that.
creepy's gonna happen.
Give me one of those hand axes.
All right. I want a good pickaxe.
I have a shovel.
Damn.
Oh, and now we're back in the.
No, it's fucking
I was gonna
Windows.
say, while we're there, I'm gonna
Windows
grab one
Photo
of those
Viewer is
shovels.
the worst. Like it's so
Throw it on the
bad.
ground.
It's terrible. I need to use
Just
some
use
kind of
the
pickaxe.
arrows, dude. Honestly, save yourself some grief.
Okay, so as you guys travel further in the forest, this is what you see. The forest is a little foggy.
Are we going back?
No, we kept going
We're
forward.
going deeper in.
Yeah.
Fog's
We,
all around you. This is what you see all around you.
We got a little nervous and we just started walking and we went the wrong way.
As you guys get closer to a clearing, you see a clearing up ahead.
Oh, wow.
In the forest.
Okay.
As you get closer to the clearing, those little creatures that were following you around, there's probably, 20 to 30 of them now. There's a lot in the trees. Like almost
Okay,
like a
burn the whole
pack.
forest.
As you get close to the clearing, though, where'd it go? Here. The creatures issue an almighty squealing commotion and immediately flee back through the trees as if a forest fire was upon them. And they all disappear.
Yeah, that's bad.
I think they've got the right idea.
When the thing you're scared of takes off in fear, you should probably worry.
Let's
But then again, if you're scared of it,
get out of this forest.
Well, you gotta think about this. If we turn back around, they're gonna come back towards us. Might be safer here than there.
Like,
Have
we're
they
out.
done anything
Talk
as
like
more
sheep.
people bullshitting with
other
me,
than be creepy?
I have a series of
They came in herds.
like bracelets, basically.
So do cows.
And she starts explaining them that they're basically for stress. Basically, every time she starts to get too stressed, she'll say,
They could be acting with us.
and she knows he's under a lot of stress. And it
Anybody
helps
heard
her.
of a cow?
And she basically asks if he wants to try it.
Sure.
Yes, yes, I have.
Well, it's basically an elastic band.
You read
They're
some
not
weird
food.
stuff.
But she's
No,
Well,
it's
that's
a
honest.
story
Are
of
we gonna
Caliban.
go
One thing
deeper
she
in?
says, I need it right now. I'm not really comfortable with what's going on because this is, I don't know what those creatures are and why did they just run away? What's going on?
Well,
I think we
can
should
turn around and
go
back,
turn around and
but-
go back. I think the squirrels have the right idea.
Why did they leave?
I don't know.
Because
I
they're
don't know.
scared.
Yeah, look at him playing like
He's
us.
They left.
Quitting those things.
They left because they were scared.
He knows. I know he knows.
So,
I seen him with that thing last night.
Maybe.
Sorry.
We'll sort that out.
I'll walk away.
We'll sort
So-
that out later.
So we
All
want
of
to try
you,
and turn
everyone,
back.
you included, everyone hears some movement in the trees up ahead towards the clearing. Something is trying to be quiet, but crunching on a lot of the stuff in the forest.
Deputy Superman?
I was hidden.
think
That's how I used my spy hidden.
Everyone's looking ahead like, what is up there? What's going
What's
on?
happening? I'm not looking.
I do take my shovel out.
Alright, I got a hard success.
I just succeeded.
Success.
Regular
Fine,
success.
I've got my hand axe ready to throw.
I got a regular success.
So for those of you who succeed, I'm a mouse here.
Oh,
I didn't even
I roll a 4.
I didn't even
so-
roll because I'm too scared to know.
You ready to see? This is what. Before I show you this, I want you to imagine this thing is attempting to hide back in the
That
trees
goes.
and in the fog. It's trying to hide from you, but its head is pointing towards you, and all of you have now seen it because it wasn't doing a good job. So, that way.
Alright.
See, that's a lot more scary than Spaghetti Yoda.
Right?
That's why I said the squirrels had the right
Apparently
idea.
it poops out the side.
Really?
It's really weird.
No, that's way more creepy.
It has no
web.
visible eyes.
It's big,
And the
man.
tentacles on its head and face, or whatever, if that is a head and face, like the looks like a head.
The front.
They're kind of waving and moving around, like sensing. It is not showing any signs that it knows you're there. It's more of a general, very slowly trying to be quiet walk, and just periodically moving its head from side to side.
So this thing may be scared of us, or it may be a predator, and we should probably go.
So we should walk around it.
We're doing sanity checks.
Not yet.
We
That's
can
not
turn
ominous,
back.
not in the slightest.
Does that look familiar?
All right,
Blaine?
all in favor of going back to school? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
Done.
like
Have my whole life ahead of me. Thank
going
you.
and
I would tell. Do sanity check now.
taking part in
Might
that
as
dig is the
Everyone
way
has
to go.
seen it?
Yeah, everyone's seen. Yeah, everyone's seen. It.
Oh, I didn't make a.
Ah,
But
Oh, Flash! Look.
Well,
75. I
okay.
thought.
Who's the first person? There were a couple criticals or a couple spot hidden that
I had a 55.
are hard successes, right?
Yeah, I
Do people who got the hard successes not tell the rest of the people? Like, there's this big god awful ugly thing over there. Do you keep that to yourselves? I'm assuming someone would have told everyone else, or no?
I mean, I would have said. I did say there's something over there that might be a predator.
take
or
the
it might
rest
just
of us
not.
to Sandy Lost
There
Bill
might be
with
a
you.
predator.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was actually
I'm
going to
just
say.
trying to say we should go. I mean, now.
Yeah.
Those of you who make it, it's no loss. Those of you who fail to 1d8.
Jesus.
1d8.
I made it, but
Yeah.
If I get it right on
You're
55,
trying to
and
me, man.
yeah, if you
I'm
tie,
good?
you're
Okay,
good.
cool.
Yeah.
Did anyone fail it?
I did.
Felt
Brenda,
like-
you failed
oh,
the same.
yeah, I failed.
Don't roll a 5
Don't do that.
or higher.
But I only lost one.
Oh,
You're not taking
I
me
was
to Sandy
7.
Lost Bill.
oh no,
shit.
that's not good.
Alright.
That's
That
not
is
good
a
at
heavy-
all.
Yeah, what is it?
That's a temporary insanity. We're talking
yeah, 6
days.
or more,
it's
right?
days, yeah, 5 or more.
Yeah.
And that's
You-
days of being crazy.
You're about to lose
All right,
it.
so here's where it gets fun.
I'm still.
Those of you who
Good.
have sanity loss.
Yeah.
Oh, no, she has to make.
Hold
Don't
on.
you have to make the intelligence check?
What happened?
What's that?
She rolled 5 loss or more.
Oh, did you roll 5?
I rolled.
Yeah.
I lost 7.
Yes, you have to make an intelligence check.
Yeah.
Fail
Sorry,
it.
I didn't catch
Oh,
that.
Fail.
it's 5? I thought it was 6 or
It's
more.
5.
You want to
Fine.
fail it.
Fail it.
Extreme success. Go.
Yeah,
Come
this
on,
is
man.
You really understand
Oh,
this
I
thing.
did. I did succeed.
No.
No,
No.
See, now you've understood. Like, you know how we were talking
Yeah,
earlier?
that's
Sometimes
right.
success is bad.
Well, that is bad. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
spot hidden is not always the best skill.
Yeah, just like this. Like you succeeded, but this is going to be a bad
Succeeded.
thing.
So when this is the camera just zooms on it as you're
How
looking
about
at
you go
it.
more
The
insane for
fuck, I forget
Because
the actual
now
maneuver.
that
from
you've
where you
made
move
this
the
encounter,
camera,
it's like
zoom
you
out.
realize, like your mind
Yeah.
reels with the
Losing.
possibilities.
So it
of-
looks like you're moving
Where
so
before you would have been oblivious.
this puts that wanted butter churn to shame. Like,
Now.
So what
Simple
happens,
days.
guys?
yeah, it does happen.
Don't you roll random to see what kind of psychosis she has? Yeah.
What
Let's
happened?
just roll that one real quick.
It
Well,
was
really
temporary.
trying to keep it close to
I mean,
what's going
come
on.
on.
The
Yeah,
little
like,
forest
we're
area.
probably going to have to pull you out of here.
Afraid
like,
of fog
screaming.
and stuff like
Which won't
that.
be a problem, because I think we're all going to
Afraid of forests. is another
Yeah,
one.
The cool, the cool calm
Is
Amish
it
girl
afraid of nature.
is
or
now
something like
freaking
that?
the fuck out.
Yeah.
Weird.
I'm gonna throw that stick under Blaine's legs and just like trip him up and keeps running.
He has my beat.
I'm now curious about this thing.
Check it out, man. Go
Biology,
check it out.
for heaven's sakes.
If you really are curious about that, I tell you what, you should go up there and introduce yourself.
Well,
Do I know where I'm dragging him along with me? Let's go.
Let it
A
know
good
where
distraction.
everyone you've ever loved is.
Yeah. Hey,
So-
big
Well, I
giant
took
rhino
biology,
frog
so-
thing.
So
Hey,
you
big
like
giant
it.
right
Kinda
frog
sucks.
thing. My name's James Starkey. I'm from Hot Springs. That's latitude blank, longitude blank.
Yeah.
Altitude this. Come there. My friends and family live there, please.
I love video games, role playing games,
She gets
really any
bouncing
kind of
back
game.
and
What are
right?
your
What
loves, hobbies.
Temporary insanity.
The people I love are my parents, my friends.
Yeah,
Please
how
don't
long
kill
does
them all at this
temporary
exact
insanity
Days.
last?
As you're talking, your mouth
Days.
just slowly
What'd you
opens.
say, 2 days?
It's days. It's like a lot of
Good
days.
grief.
Yeah.
It'll be random for the days and what kind of psychosis you suffer.
Alright.
We could save her and
Well, she's
you know.
Well,
No,
again,
No,
I
we
got
can't.
first aid in medicine.
Blaine is here.
I
He's
think
a
if I
witness.
can make
He
those
was really
rolls,
dope.
like especially medicine,
This personality.
155.
Here's what happens, Brenda. You
Yeah.
recognize the full significance of what has been seen or experienced and goes temporarily insane. The effect of the temporary insanity began immediately and lasts for 1d10 hours. So I need to roll a d10 to see how long it lasts.
it's not.
Oh, the other one is 1/5 of your total in one game day. Is when you
8?
go-
What?
Seems like it's nap time.
So what's the biggest drawback, though, of what happened to Brenda?
Oh,
She gets.
She's gonna scream.
Oh, it's right here.
Yeah.
This thing doesn't
I'm sure
see,
I will.
guys.
I'm gonna be rambling
But it
about
hears.
butter churns
This thing
and praying and asking about that
doesn't
whiskey, like
see.
randomly.
like
That's-
what psychosis
Guys.
did you
I don't know
get?
what psychosis did I get.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
It
Maybe
doesn't matter.
Is it this one
I
here?
mean, I
Is
just
this this one?
recognize the
That's the madness. I
significance,
think
and
it
I'm
is.
Is
just
that
like
D10 one?
Yeah.
temporarily
It
crazy.
could be something
Okay.
maybe that she don't scream, like it's just extreme paranoia, so she could just like, you know, dun dun dun, just like do the
Her
eye, but
bowels
she
empty.
doesn't scream. She just immediately just like runs and leaves all of us. She don't even trust us.
She doesn't
She's
say anything,
like,
she just leaves.
Screw
Just
all of
runs.
y'all.
Standing there like, talk to you. See,
I don't trust none of
It's
y'all.
one of
Y'all
those-
are in. Y'all
No,
are
it's
in
more like
with
she'll
it
just
with
take
the
off
random
running
frog
and-
thing. I'm good.
She'll take off running and we'll go, yes, she has it, let's go.
Yeah,
That's
like you might
Yeah.
think we're in with Rhino Frog Thing.
Right.
Like,
Everything makes sense. They're all in on it.
yeah.
Definitely lamenting the day
Better
that
yet,
I
it's
did
all
that
an
I
elaborate
arranged
prank.
my marriage.
Like, very funny, guys. This thing is just made out of cardboard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up and start trying to pat on it.
It is
Like I
more
said,
Oh,
squid
man.
rhino
Delusion.
frog.
It's all an
Three
elaborate prank.
things.
So roll me another d10.
It's gonna be fun.
You gotta know when to hold
One.
it. There
Roll
you
the
go.
one. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Go either way.
Well, by Franklin's Bryson, probably a bad thing.
That was funny. It was funny.
No, that's how long, how many combat rounds it's going to last.
Oh,
Okay.
What?
Yeah, that's the first thing. So,
Yeah,
so
it's not our fault.
you're going to have the temporary insanity effects for 8 hours.
Yeah.
The combat rounds are 1. And as a keeper, you have the option of either rolling to see what happens or choosing. And
Yeah.
I'm going to choose this time
Okay.
rather than roll, because with the 1, it's going to be something.
she's the craziest one. She's fine. She's like,
That's
So-
super good when the
Rolls up her
keeper-
sleeves.
What I'm going to choose? No, this is going to be fun. It really is. It's not going to mess you. It's not like D&D. What's going to happen is you're going to go from the calm, collected, cool person to where Frank is.
Like crazy.
Yeah, the old paranoia.
Okay.
And not just like his is about Blaine, but yours is about everything. It's just
Yeah.
like you're going to go.
You all brought me here as part of a sacrifice, and this is the home of the devil.
And you know, you can embellish upon what you say or do. I'll leave that up to you. And if you want to role play, that's totally cool too. But
Yeah.
the effect is going to be that you're going to gather the attention of this creature. It's going to notice you because you're going to make noise. So how does your character react? I'll let
Yeah.
you do that.
She's
part.
definitely going to start thinking that she's been lured out here to be sacrificed to that thing because you are all Satan worshippers.
So when she does
My
that,
parents always told me that education was
He
evil.
has your eyes.
as she starts spouting all that, you know, she starts spouting all that off and
Father
saying all that
sentence,
stuff. Two things happen, you know, and I'm going to need you folks to tell you how do you react. Now keep in mind, you're not going to react normally because the mere fact that you just took a sanity roll means that you're going to be unnerved at the worst, or at the best, like much worse. I mean, you just took a sanity roll, and now one of your members has gone temporarily insane and is freaking out, and she's now screaming and making noises and saying things. And this creature, it turns its head and it starts to move towards you. the thing you notice about his gait is it's not that fast. The other thing you notice about the creature totally is it is not using a visual sense, because as it starts to walk towards you, it's kind of bumping and scraping on the trees nearby. There's a lot of trees, but it's managed to get through by touch, but it doesn't see you, so it probably hears you. It might feel you, maybe vibrations if you run or something. But so how do you folks react to the creature?
I sit there and go, calm down, calm down, calm down.
Gentlemen, ladies, I'm gonna RUNOFT.
I don't. Was that a joke, or did you really have it?
Yeah, no, I'm really gonna run. I'm gonna haul out.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to calm her down.
Yeah.
All right. So when you take off running, the creature turns to the direction that you're running.
Yeah, figure.
Your running speed is like 4 times faster than what it is running.
But it gets its attention. So
It does, yeah. I'm just saying, you're outrunning this thing is not an issue. Like,
Everybody scatter.
No, why don't we head back? That's what we should do. Scatter means get lost.
We run
Let's
into the
calm her
30.
down
Harvest.
first.
I can't go
and-
with you. You'll just kill me and bury me in the flower
So
bed.
one thing with temporary insanity, and it's in the Keeper's book, I'm not making this up, I actually take control of your character.
Okay.
So what your character is going to do after her little bout of you guys are all the cause here, she's going to take off running for the clearing. Because to
makes
her,
sense, 'cause
that's
it's
her
probably-
nearest different place, different escape route.
Because she
So-
can't go with them.
Now, Roy, I'm assuming you're going in the opposite direction from the clearing.
Yeah, I would have tried to have grabbed her, but then again, I would have assumed she would run with me.
No.
But yeah, I'm just. She might not, but that's going to be just off my cuff reaction. I might, after a while, be like, oh crap, my sister's not with me. Maybe I should go back. But at first, it's going to be like, big giant frog rhino thing. Esther's losing her mind. She thinks we're all sailors. Like, I need to leave. I need to go. Like, I don't need to be here right now. Like,
All of
I'm
you,
with
now, Roy, you're going to have the option. Kind of laid the groundwork for it, hopefully, but you're going to have the option. You want to lure this thing away. You guys' attention, and it's moving slow enough, but it's going to take you a little while to do it. So that's definitely something you can
I
do.
can go from being a coward to a hero. Cool.
Yeah, you didn't.
Yeah, like-
you are nerved and afraid, but you didn't have any sanity loss, so
No.
you're able to say,
Yeah.
as soon as you take off running after the initial panic, you're like, I can get this thing away from you. The rest
Yeah.
of the group.
Yeah.
So, what does everyone else do when you see Roy running one way with the creature following it and Brenda running towards the thing?
Literally just.
I chase Brandon. Make sure she's all right.
You go after with Brenda?
Yeah.
I'll go to Brenda. It's Blaine, not all of us. He's the one who's trying to kill us.
I'll follow with them.
Because it's true.
Yeah, what is Blade
I
doing
can't
this whole
think.
time?
I can't think straight.
Still bored,
I
Blaine?
hide behind the nearest tree.
James?
Oh,
I swear to God, if Blaine's over there, like, yes.
Hands all together.
Well, Blaine is definitely not doing what Roy just said. Because Blaine's gone.
Oh, he's even quicker than me.
We didn't even hear him, did we?
Or we lost him in the travel. Can't head in here. I don't know why.
That son of a
Retribution is at hand, Rhino Frog. Rhino Frog, destroy them all now.
you're falling for my trap, He-Man! The Skeletor jokes aside,
That was great, though.
Yeah.
That was totally great.
I may have learned to do that playing Dark Souls. We'll explain that later. I'm gonna head after her, actually.
All right, so Roy, you're going to run off the creature, and I'm going to tell you you're able to successfully lure this thing off, but it's going to take a while. And I'll tell you when you come back to the clearing. But in the meantime, you folks, I'll tell you what you see in the clearing.
And that is the story I'm going with, too, when I come up on you. I was leading it away.
Food and spaghetti swirls or something.
Not for a good reason.
Comes back, we're all gone.
Yeah.
We blamed
Get it away.
Right.
To protect you.
We went off after the.
So, if you folks run into the clearing with Brenda, I'm going to say that's the amount of time it takes Brenda to kind of calm down from her paranoia. She's gonna have. I'll give you back regain. You can regain control of your character because it was only one round. And you got it. But your character is going to be extremely unnerved, and she's just about to become more unnerved. Because when all of you run into the clearing, there's a nice little grassy knoll. JFK references there. That's exactly what the bit is. It's like, really? Come on, guys. There's a nice little grassy knoll in the clearing, and the thing that's interesting about the clearing is there's no trees in this clearing on the grassy knoll at all. So there's sunlight going right down onto the grassy knoll. I say grassy knoll, but in the middle of the knoll, there's no grass. It's more like excavated dirt with large rocks. And there's one thing sticking out of...
Is it a bone?
No, it's a foot.
I knew you were gonna bury me!
So...
Just freak out even more.
Yeah, there's a foot sticking out that's actually a real corpse's foot, and that's the color of the skin. But you also see like an arm and then part of a hand. And you see it's basically an entire corpse that's embedded into the ground, and then the head and possibly a shoulder are coming out of a rock.
You said coming out of a rock?
What the what?
Yeah.
That is not geologically possible, guys.
The corpse is very frail and emaciated. Patches of its rotted form are black with carrion insects and gnawing maggots.
Yeah.
The one exception is the head. Its sunken eyes are open but lifeless. Its jaws hang slack, and its puffed purple rotted tongue protruding out over its lower lip. The top of the head is missing, although the brain, still fresh looking, pulses beneath red cables, crystalline structures, and chunks of bioluminescent fungi.
His head's missing? Or its
No, the
head?
top
I don't
of
know
the
if it's a
head.
female.
Skull is
but-
off.
The top of the skull is
I don't know
off,
if it's
but
a male.
And the
the
brain has
body
a bunch of
the brain is gone.
cables on it?
Cables,
Uh,
crystals, and
The
bioluminescent
brain, still
fungi.
fresh looking, pulses beneath red cables, crystalline structures, and chunks of bioluminescent fungi. So the cables and the crystals and the fungi are all over the brain, but the brain it's like it glistens in the sunlight. It's looks like it's wet. Like this brain looks like what you would imagine a brain looks like. You just took the skull off, but the rest of the corpse is rotted and there's flies and maggots. So guess what that means?
Sanity check!
I was about to say, shouldn't there be like, this is a lot. Like, check in
My
or
lady's
You're not there yet.
I'm not there, no, I'm just over here.
I made it.
Oh, a hard pass.
Hard pass. Okay, good.
This makes sense.
Yeah, it's
So,
like
as long as I roll
apparently I'm
even
like,
with it.
So
yeah,
for those
I
of you-
understand this bit now.
Those of you who pass, you only lose one sanity.
You're still going to lose a little bit.
Even if
That's a lot to take in, man.
Yeah.
That's still
See,
a lot.
that's how much
That's
money
fine.
I
I
lost
just
on
messing
both
around.
of us. So
I failed.
1d6.
1d6.
Oh, no.
Oh, you are temporarily insane, sir.
6.
Yeah.
Jonathan,
No, it's going to
6 for me too.
Okay, so both of you make an intelligence check.
Now you got 3 crazy people in
And
the
fail.
party.
Yeah, you wanna fail this.
I failed. Yeah.
So you failed your
Yeah, sure did.
If you fail it, you regain your composure and you have really no idea what that thing was. It didn't-
Damn it, Spark. I passed mine.
Oh.
Barely though.
Alright, so now I need you to roll a d10. So tell you how long the effects are.
4.
So 4 hours. Brendan's is 8, yours is 4. Now I need you to roll another d10.
2.
So 2 combat rounds. Okay.
It's gonna be
You
interesting.
lost like a lot of sanity today, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of shit's been happening.
Where are you at right now?
Hold that
49.
thought, because I'll take control of your character for 2 rounds,
Yeah,
but let me
we
describe. I haven't told you what's behind it.
You
What's
are
behind
losing
it?
Your mind.
Yeah.
Or Bob is losing
Okay.
his head.
So, shimmering behind the rock and the corpse and the pile of dirt, and kind of a haze, like a heat haze, if you imagine how the,
What happens if I lose one?
I'm pretty sure there's a thing that
See
happens
this.
if you lose 1/5 of your total sanity in one day.
This is the best picture I could find, unfortunately.
Like herpes?
Are you serious?
Yeah,
That's
kinda
in a
both
doorway?
of mine.
Brain herpes.
Yeah.
Stairway to heaven.
Herpes,
An
yeah.
arch with a...
It'll just stick.
It's a
Okay.
very
guys are
large arc, and you don't exactly see what's in the picture. It's a little different. Than
There's
just,
no stairway to heaven.
Knock, knock,
No, but
knock
what
it
you
on
do
the
see-
head with no.
Yeah,
This is crazy.
nice.
All right. All right,
I
listen.
made the same joke.
We should.
You
go
see,
into the
there's kind of a shimmering, constantly changing scene. So everything I described to you, if you can imagine looking at it through water, and it'd be like if there's gasoline or oil on top of the water, that there's iridescent colors pulsing across it.
Looks like that.
You see a white city covered in clouds, the hold of a black galley, like a ship, a bright and enchanting woodland scene, and a sea of bones in what seems to be a gigantic cavern. The images change too rapidly to get any real sense of the location or what is in there in each scene. Like if there's anything living or alive.
Hooray! Outworld. Or Outworld. Whatever.
So it's constantly, it's like flipping channels. It's like that gate thing there, that or archway, that opening, whatever you want to call it, is just constantly changing. And
No.
Cycling through the same things over and over again.
those things that listed.
Now,
Yeah.
the arc,
He might
the
walk
arc
to the
itself,
gate.
is that physically in the world?
Just
It's hard to
dive
tell
in.
if it's a physical structure because that shimmering haze is over the arc too.
What if I go over to touch it?
You can. Yeah, you can
He's
do
like,
that.
Here we
that's
go.
one thing you could
He's
do.
looking at it like, please.
It's a scientific thing. I need to find out what this is.
I don't think that's the first step when you're doing scientific investigation.
All right, so that's what you want to do.
I want to go just
Scientific
see if
method.
So Blake, what your character's going to do is just basically stand still and scream. Because this is sensory overload for you. It's like way too much. A dead
for my
body,
kid.
and there's just so much about this that doesn't make sense. You literally crack under pressure, and you're just going to stand there and
Gates of
scream.
hell.
Right, you're going to sacrifice me in there. That's the other person they did this to.
It's almost like a
Exactly
TV
what I thought.
in the middle of the forest.
As you walk towards the gate, and remember the gate thing, I call it a gate, the opening, the archway, whatever. You walk towards
portal.
the gate. The portal, that's a better word. So you walk towards the portal.
Oh, Todu.
Remember the corpse is in between you and the portal? The corpse's head bobs up and down a little bit. And its face, like, it makes an expression that's like half pain and half smiling.
Listen
So
to
like-
that.
Yeah, exactly.
He really is listening to Ghostbusters.
I made it.
Okay.
How much did
No
I
loss.
lose? Oh, okay.
I'll
I'll back up, startled as it does it.
Whenever you see the face do that, then you see its right hand, which is the hand that's most out. Remember I said there's like part of a hand and an arm, part of an arm. The hand kind of raises up and points a finger, pointing. If you're facing the clearing, it would be north. This is pointing to the southwest, behind you.
I'll look back.
Don't fall for it.
Hey, look, there's a spooky thing over there.
Right.
So
Figure that one out.
Right.
No, you're looking
My
for this
chick's
way.
just shaking her head. No.
Eventually, you'll stop looking when people point it out.
Yeah, eventually you'll just be like a scared child. You'll just close your
Yeah,
eyes
you
and
just get under
huddle
the
up.
covers.
Yeah, like nothing. If I don't see it, it doesn't see me, right?
Right? Who has their towel with them?
I'm just
I'm
like
probably gonna need
so
a towel
glad
now.
I'm with the Frog Rhino thing right now. Like this would be a
Probably gonna
whole
need a
lot
fresh
to
pair of
take
jeans
in.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we shouldn't have
I just,
investigated the sugar
I just barely
maple
made
thing.
my
I know.
We
I
should've-
think it-
Like I said, once we got to the spooky part of it, just forest fire.
Is that a rat or is that one of those squirrel things right up there in the
That's
tree?
one of those squirrel things.
Oh, I think
It
might
is
be.
because I see its spaghetti mouth kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to
Yeah.
ask him if that's really there.
Well, it's a stock image.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
It's coming for you.
not for me, for you guys. You guys are by the gate to who knows where.
He's got squid rhino.
I got Squid Rhino. I'm handling that. I'm like actually enjoying that
Squid
right now.
Rhino.
The only bad thing is like Blaine's out there. So if it's like horror movie cliche, then that might be how you're like, all right, beat your Squid Rhino, and then Blaine just like boom.
All I'm gonna say is I'm pretty certain you can hear me
Esther's
now.
seriously considering trying to time out the cycles and run into heaven. That's creepy.
No, I'm not saying you're wrong.
She's
Okay.
like, this
So
is
tell
all
the
over.
party what you do. and then
All right,
what
so
you
they
do.
they hear me talking, right? They don't.
Oh yeah,
They only hear one side,
yeah,
right?
they only hear one side. Wow, okay. Well, no, it's your choice. You can say those things in your mind, or you can say them out loud. Which one do you want
I
to do?
probably would say it out loud. 'Cause I'm
All right, so tell them.
So what did you hear me say? You hear me say, I think I say something like that direction, or I say go through the portal in a questioning voice. And I go, you mean in the direction you pointed? Because you saw the arm move, those of you that are there.
Right.
I said, I said, who are you? Right as I started walking away, I said, who are you? And I said, save who?
When you said, who are you, what did you react?
Oh, that's when I went, holy crap, or whatever. So I walked away and I go, that's John Jeffries there, that's his body. He's told me that we need to go save someone. And we need to bring her back here. And he pointed the direction that we have to go save her from these creatures.
From savages from beyond.
Savages from beyond.
So, real quick, me as a player, John Jeffries.
Oh,
okay.
Okay, I missed that.
When I had my first dream, everybody had to make a.
I kept hearing this
It was a
name.
power roll, and everybody that made the roll heard the name in their mind, John Jeffries, as I was telling them my dream.
And then later we find out, right, that one of the students, didn't we? Or no?
Yeah.
No, we never found out if John
we just-
Jeffries was one of the students.
I don't
Remember
think so.
the
Only
deputy or
Clarissa, only
somebody.
Clarissa we found was one of the students before.
No, the sheriff did. He said that
The sheriff
it was one
told
of
us
the
about Joe. Remember, the deputy, the sheriff was like, how do you know that name? And we were just like,
Oh, that's right.
like,
He came to
us in a
he
dream.
came
That
to
was
us in
one
his
of them.
dream.
That's right. He was one of them. He was one of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
because the deputy freaked out on
So-
us. Like, you
so-
should know that's confidential, blah, blah, blah.
So
and
we're
we were just
supposed
like,
to save
well, we
somebody.
got a dream hookup.
Yes.
Other him in another portal.
Yeah.
He said
I'm thinking
the
it's a
savages
deputy,
from the
man.
portal have come out here,
I'm thinking.
and they're attacking
I
someone.
can't say anything, dude.
And we need to save her and bring her back here for some reason. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know what's going on.
So, which direction are we supposed to go?
He
I
pointed.
don't know,
He was
boys.
moving behind
So
us.
last time
Had you ever trying to move me?
I do recall, even though I'm crazy, that the widower told us
I
about
mean,
a
I'd
man
rather
in the
have
woods.
The man in the
That was
woods.
one of the stories that was told to us.
Oh, that's right.
Interesting.
Yeah, where the devil tried to buy his grandfather's soul.
Sunday was torture.
Oh, it looks like
I know.
And his grandfather declined,
I
of
was sitting there like,
course,
I wanted
but then
to
after
make
that he
it
was
good.
mayor
I just
and
went
married
around
a
like
beautiful
down a bunch of
woman
water
and
and found it was not
Jonathan's got control over
all that
himself.
kind of thing.
Yeah, I keep forgetting there's a lot
If
of
you won't go willingly with us, I'll
I know there was some guy who's talking about a big
Yeah, we can
mound,
leave him.
no stars.
Huh?
He is our head start.
I said I keep forgetting
And
there's a
head
lot
start
of
number 2.
Oh, yeah.
Just go.
I used it. I'll come
I'm about to get hit in the face
No,
with a
she
door,
was head
dude.
start. I was heading up stars too. I was chasing
I
her.
tried to
No,
warn
you
you.
want to do it?
I tried to warn you.
Trish freaked out yet?
Oh, I am.
No, in real life.
These two.
Oh, yeah. It's weird.
Well, they're even more freaked out because they realize that on the tree,
In the
on
image?
that side of the picture, there's a spaghetti squirrel.
Squirrel getting.
It's not a great picture. It's not really.
Oh, there's another one else?
No, there's no creature at all.
No spaghetti squirrel in there.
We're just starting
No,
to see
they're
things.
rats.
We need like a formal name for these things. Spaghetti squirrel.
rats.
A little too long.
I like creepy carnivorous squirrel,
But it doesn't look like a squirrel. It looks like a tree rat.
but it acts like a. Well, squirrels are basically
Yeah,
a tree
ox
rat.
squirrel,
But they have
something
cute
like
tails.
that.
This does not have a cute tail.
Squirrelopus.
These things
is that
act
the-
like squirrels.
I feel like squid sounds better than.
What did you guys do?
I've told him. I
I
think we
can't
should
do
go.
nothing. You have control over my character.
Oh, we have to calm him down first.
Your
Yeah,
your
that's
current
true.
action is.
I don't know. Hester is thinking about running into heaven, but
All I'm doing.
she
Oh, God.
We need
Help
to go
me,
save
Lord.
this.
Save me from these
right.
heathens.
Storm.
If I walk over to him, I go, "Can you hear me?" I'll ask him that now.
Because
I'm going to tell you guys what he hears in his head, but nobody else hears this.
Okay.
So you're going to base off what he says. His answer is yes.
Can you tell me who this is we're saving? The name?
Emily Braithwaite.
Emily, and I'll say it out loud. Emily Braithwaite is who we need to save.
Okay.
You were part of the expedition that came out here?
Now, as you're talking to him, imagine his voice. He's an extreme patient.
Okay, so he's hurting while he's telling me all this. Now,
He even told you, he says, when you're done, return it in my name.
return to... Yeah, he's... Okay. If she was part of that, why would we bring her back here to take her back in there? We want us to take her back inside the portal?
No.
You want us to go into the portal?
I want you to save her from dying. They're going to kill her.
But they're out in our world.
Yes.
And why would they be killing her?
She doesn't know the answers to the questions they're asking her. And I can't speak to her. I can only speak to you.
I'll repeat this stuff as he tells me this. So, I'll say it out loud. So,
Basically, it's almost like you're sitting there having a conversation
yes,
with
I'm
yourself.
having a conversation with myself. Sounds weird. Now, is this brain thing pulsing as he's doing all this, or is it just constantly doing it?
Not in sync with his speaking. Like, it never really... If you can imagine, the brain is more wet.
Okay, it's not like the Star Trek Spock episode. Or, okay.
Well,
You said you were telling us what he was telling
Yes.
you.
It's more of a
Okay,
context
so
of his
Hester's
body.
going to be shrieking, "Who is they? Who is they?"
The brain is in perfect condition. It looks fresh, you
That's
know?
nasty.
But the rest of the body is like...
What happened to the rest of your group?
Why are you asking me these questions? You need to go. She doesn't have much time.
Is it at the... Okay, is it at the Indian gravesite or the Indian burial ground?
No.
All right. But
Just
it's-
go. She's in a house. You'll find it if you go in that direction.
All right. It's in a house that direction. Let's go.
Go that direction.
I don't
We'll
know.
go.
Hester's still all like walking toward the thing.
Can we get the other crazy character to go along with us now?
Blake, yeah, you can.
Will you go with us?
Come on.
You can retain control of your character now that you guys they're walking away. I'm assuming that everyone's going to kind of lead him away from this.
You have them both by the arms this way.
Are the octopus squirrels following us again after a few minutes?
No, they're gone. They've
Oh.
But heaven isn't too far away. I'm closer to it every day.
I'm not sure that that's the gateway to heaven.
Oh, I should have asked him about
Because I don't
Blaine. I
think
should have asked him about
Probably more the
Blaine.
highway than
The one time
Oh,
you
wait till
forget
we
about
left.
Blaine.
Yeah.
All right, so
Probably
you
more
guys
the
take off.
When I come back, I'll ask him.
Yeah, that's probably.
So everyone's here except for you.
So you're going to walk about a half a mile away from the clearing. You want to see what you find?
Oh no.
It's
Like a mud hut? What? Indian teepee? What? Oh.
A creepy cabin.
Cabin in
Cabin
the
in the
woods.
woods.
Cabin in the woods.
That's cabin in the woods.
We're five
Not
college
in the basement.
students on our way to an old
Is there a
abandoned
basement?
cabin in the woods.
So I'll describe the cabin to you.
That's awesome.
The shack has a low sloped roof of rotting beams with a sagging chimney in its peak. The picture may not be representative. I described it below the picture. The walls are formed from untreated wooden beams, rotted and covered in mold.
Oh.
Two broken windows surround a door in the northern wall of the house, the southern wall holding two further shuttered windows. The clearing is mostly dirt and rocks, with the overgrown, weed-choked remains of a vegetable garden standing against the south wall. Behind the garden is a collapsed stone well. Intermittent, high-pitched howls of pain issue from somewhere within the shack, accompanied by the occasional crack of a whip.
Found someone's sex dungeon.
Okay. Are they female screams?
The scream is, yes.
I think.
Because as a guy, I can scream pretty good. So.
Well, I guess we better go save her, hadn't we?
That's
Yeah,
the
I would
motivation
actually.
we
Yeah. We need to take
Right.
sticks or rocks or something. I have
I've
shovel.
got a hand
You have a hand
axe.
axe. I have a shovel.
Who else has got a weapon?
Just
I
bust through the
haven't
door.
dropped it already.
Just bust through the door.
Got a
Just be
pocket
like,
knife. That's it.
We don't know who you are. We don't know who she is, but we're here to save her.
we don't know if she likes it or not.
Came here to kick ass and chew bubble gum.
Can we,
All out of
um,
ass.
Yeah.
But I brought plenty of gum.
We should at least try to sneak up and look through the windows if we can.
That's another
That's
approach we're
probably a lot
gonna do.
wiser.
Which ones?
The two broken ones on the north side.
Okay. So, there's a 10-yard square single room. The floor is wooden. And apart from two rotting straw mattresses near the east wall, it is devoid of furniture.
So we can see that through the windows?
A chimney stack stands in the center of the room, and the windows are broken, so you can actually smell the entire room just smells of damp and smoke. Wisps of smoke seem to be rising from a trapdoor set in the floor. And it also appears that's the source of the sounds. They're coming from that trapdoor.
Oh,
door
there's a trap
there's
door.
locked there, buddy.
It's just shut. You don't know.
Yeah.
I'll try.
Esther doesn't
Well,
trust
Wait, the
any
trapdoor,
of
now
you.
you go and say, you guys are looking outside and you want to go
You're
into
going
the
to try
front
to
door.
trap her
Yeah,
in
might
the
as well be polite about it.
basement.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
no one
Why-
lives there.
why'd
Why
you
don't
can't,
we? Well, I was going to go through the window.
The front door is
Into
open.
the paranoia.
Oh, it's wide open.
No, it's locked.
Oh yeah.
She's smart enough to
I
You
say,
want-
hey guys,
I was
look.
totally going for it, but he's
He's going through the front door. I was going to go through the window.
As soon as you open the
Okay.
front door and walk in, the floorboards of the house are creaking very loudly.
I regret.
Well, I mean, the first step is going to tell you that. So one step.
I'm gonna back up. Still.
All right.
Make a cat noise.
I'm going to go through the window.
Yeah.
When I go into the window,
If you
it's the
roll
same thing.
stealth, you probably get over those.
You're going to climb through the
Go
window.
ahead.
So when you climb through the window,
Yeah,
you
do.
fall down to the floor.
I'm not going to try to fall. I'm going to try to
Alright.
like slowly
Lower yourself.
lower myself down to the floor.
Make a stealth roll. That'll be representative of that.
Yep.
I'm gonna look around outside. Are there any exterior cellar doors? Like open sometimes?
Oh no no.
You know?
Fall on the
When
floor.
you, when you alight onto the floor, it creaks, groans beneath your weight.
Back here in a minute.
We hear the
zombie
screaming
woman's
stop,
gonna
or
be
is
like,
it still gone?
You don't hear the whip anymore.
Uh-oh.
I'll wait. If I hear the screaming, then I'll move.
Okay. The whip resumes after about a minute or two.
All right. Whenever I hear the, take a step.
Stealth roll.
It is still a form of stealth, actually.
Oh no! I rolled 100.
On your face!
Yeah, you're just like boom, boom.
Fall to the floorboard.
It's just like, put your foot down
Big
here.
break. No, it's more like it probably popped through the
Maybe
floor.
stepped on a nail.
Did you start cursing?
Floor break through on
Start
me.
cursing. Well, I imagine him falling, making a ruckus, but then in anger, he just like hits the floor
Oh,
even
boy.
more. Like, yeah.
I can imagine just breaking through the old rotted floor and falling into wherever they were. I don't know.
I want to go ahead and
Yeah,
start
I can do
running
that
back
easy.
the way we came. No,
So,
it's
to
bad back that way
represent your
too.
colossal inability to walk across
Floor?
Yeah. So what's going to happen is the trap door is going to spring open. So you're going to see this. Corey's going to see this.
I'm at the door.
You're at the door.
I'm outside.
I'm
Sitting
quite a
running
distance
back
away.
there.
You want to see what you see first, or should I describe?
You can describe it.
Trying to keep an eye on these two.
Naked, but for filth-stained trousers, with small horns poking from their foreheads, and dirt-encrusted hooves, it's going to jump up out of the cellar. Sticking out from ragged trouser bottoms. This thing looks, for all the world, like demons escaped from hell.
I was about to say, is it
Set you off again.
is it the little
Right. I'm outside.
Oh man!
Two of them
And
pop
it's a
up.
good thing
So,
I'm outside. 'cause
We're talking in real life. Something like that
Shit.
just popped out in front of me.
Can I try to hide behind a wall or something?
For anyone watching, Sam,
Yeah.
Corey,
Sanity.
Frank, yep, Sanity there.
It is not the same from Modern Witch and the Voice.
Failed again?
Oh yeah.
That's the thing that happens if you lose 1/5 of your total sanity. And
Wow, making them close today.
Find that out.
No,
Have
he
you lost
loses 1
1/5?
point of sanity.
Yeah, I'm losing it right now.
Wait, it's
wow.
one.
He
Yeah.
had 60.
1/5.
He had
What'd you
60.
do?
He's
This
taking
was 12.
11.
You've already lost 11 today?
Yeah, I'm going down to 48, or at least 48.
At least
I'm
48.
at 49. Yeah, I lost it.
Yeah, he's gone
I
temporarily
can't-
insane.
I
Seeing
can't.
a demon
yeah.
come out of the trap door.
Isn't it? For the
Just
big one?
one too
How much
many
did you
times.
lose just now?
It's just like,
How much
You
did
lose
you lose
1/5.
just now, though?
Oh, I don't know yet.
Oh.
Enough.
John's like, I looked this up.
That's one.
yeah, I
dude.
took this one more point.
That's,
Wow.
that's one that less person
who-
help.
We're learning.
Did you succeeded?
I succeeded.
I made it. I made it.
I'm glad
So the
everyone else
only
can
one
process
who
this.
failed. Oh god.
Wow.
So how much sanity is
Yeah. It's
sanity
normal
is
to
he
y'all.
taking
For
first?
me, it's I don't see it every day where I come from.
You don't see a naked horn demon man.
That's his sanity damage first.
He's not naked. He's got a loincloth.
But when he
I'm
popped up, the
glad as
loincloth
crazy
goes up.
You
as
lost
he
one.
is,
It is a-
as messed up
Oh,
as he
yeah.
is,
I mean,
he's
you
still,
roll,
like, covered,
D4.
You know?
Oh, it's a definite
Cover
insanity.
this
Yeah.
D4 sanity first. Hey, you got lucky at least. Sort of.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Wait, is it more than? Wait, hold on. 1/5 or more. Sorry.
He's on the nose.
Yeah.
Sucks, man.
Yeah. Well, can you blame me? I
No, no.
I freak.
Eh.
I'm gonna have to make that same roll in like
How
10
much?
seconds.
How much did we lose if we made it?
0.
Oh, okay.
I've just gotten lucky, and every time someone's like, "Hey, what's that?" I'm just like, "I'm doing something else."
So you're gonna have indefinite sanity, which is gonna last until it's cured or you recover.
Yeah, this was the straw. That demon was the straw, and then the camel's back is broken.
Yeah.
We did lose so much on it.
Because
We
they're
lost
chasing
6
the
on the
demons.
one.
You were right.
What else did you
Yeah.
lose?
I knew it.
I flipped my ship
You know,
on the
That's why you've lost
dead
I'm outside,
bodies
so I don't
or
know
the
yet.
skeletons.
Oh, the brain thing that we saw.
and that too. Yeah.
Yeah, I keep failing.
The brain was a 6.
Basically, everything I've seen today
Huh?
was not cool.
I'm thinking that's what really pushed it, man. Because you're thinking it's
He's
like this
only
demon
jelly
and
bean?
stuff and
Is that
everything,
what-
but you're thinking, why
that
does
what
he
the
have a
human
loincloth?
Yeah, this demon.
Brenda's is gonna last until 8 hours is out. Blake's was 4, but yours is gonna last until you're cured or can fully recover.
My brain just broke right there.
I
Yeah,
got you.
So first roll a d10.
How many hours has it been?
it was a 10, right?
Like maybe
Maybe
one.
maybe one, right?
Tops.
9.
Two. We are taking it very slow.
9.
9? Okay.
Yeah. 2 hours.
Okay. Well, you don't roll for combat rounds,
Okay.
so that
Yeah,
roll
there's that.
doesn't represent that. Oh, man. Man. This is going to be the duration of your bout of madness, is what you roll. So 9 hours, or not, sorry, 9 combat rounds on the first bout's going to last. I'll go ahead and let you roll a d10 to see which type you get.
To see what?
What
Fun
kind of
things
crazy
are
you are.
happening already.
6.
Oh, man. He got the best one.
Oh, that's the
He got the
worst.
best one, didn't he, Frank?
That's the worst.
The worst?
Well, no, I think for what us needing him to be able to move,
Yeah, it is. But no, why is it the best?
because he got faint, right?
Right, you faint. And roll another d10 to see how long
No, it's
you
not that.
faint.
It's not that long though.
It's,
Yeah.
it's the reason it's the best. It's actually the best for this situation. Like, there's no real good one, but I don't take control of your characters when I'm getting it. See, all the other ones I would take control.
6.
You know,
That's
see
cute.
for-
like-
So
you basically just see this creature fall over.
That was it for
You got that easy.
But that really is one of the best
That's
effects you can
actually-
get
yeah,
from the bouts of madness, because the keeper doesn't take. I mean, I can take control, but you're unconscious.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it for me, guys.
The
I'm
demon probably is just like, haha.
So some of you, I assume, did not watch this, and you just
I
basically
was
see,
outside, yeah.
Frank
I
climb to
see
the window.
My brain
you
just
see
went to reboot mode.
Corey stand at the doorway and just fall over and he faints. Right?
Well, I'm just,
This is glowing.
I go to the window, I
Let's
crash
go
and
over
fall,
here,
or
Let's
whatever.
go
it
save
is.
him. I'm gonna stay right here.
Meanwhile, Flash is like, all right, I successfully got the frog. They're
think-
safe. I'm glad that they're all right. I know I left those guys in a really safe situation. Because I don't know. The way I see it is like, I helped y'all. You know, like,
You don't
nothing
even know
ain't
where we are
bothering
right
them
now.
anymore.
Who I escaped, I mean, I helped them.
So there are 2 of these creatures. One of them has the whip. Okay. And they watch Corey fall over and faint. And they just let out peals of laughter. And it's just a very evil, almost sarcastic type of laughter. And they're just overjoyed. That, they scared you so bad that you freaked out and fainted.
Yeah.
And we'll stop.
Good thing you
Do I need to roll something for my manhood or something? Because that's.
What's that?
I need to roll something for my manhood.
Good thing
Because
you
that's.
wore your.
Maybe when you wake up,
Okay,
we'll,
you
say-
wore your brown pants. Today.
Yeah.
we'll stop right there.
Smell.
That's a good stopping point.
I do.
So, question: did the images help?
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because I'll keep using it does.
Because now I'm seeing that guy just laughing his ass off. Like, straight up just grabbing his belly.
Well, I'm glad I brought